On the microphone, he's playing a song, and when he's not playing a song, he's on the microphone, and then boom!
With Jason Ross.
No, he didn't. Yes, he.
The text service. So what that tells me is my company email address has an account, but it's not giving me any way to enter my password. Like I said, I didn't forget.
Forget password.
But I didn't forget.
Did you set up a password?
Probably. All right.
Sure you forgot it.
I mean, no, it's probably a standard password I use. Password. That's what I use for all my stuff.
Password 1.
Password
So now it's going
1.
to say it sent you a thing to your email.
If your email exists in our system, you have been sent an email with instructions on how to.
Can you get on your work email?
Yeah, actually, I've been very good about that. And it's not there yet. And,
Give it a minute or two.
give it a minute or two.
And maybe check the
Maybe check it.
or the junk email or spam or whatever.
That would make sense that it would go to the junk email. Okay. Good morning.
Good morning.
How are you?
I'm well. How are you?
I'm doing good.
Good.
Yeah, doing good. Waiting to see if my upgrade request for my son comes through. We're down to the end here. I do feel bad. I am trying to
Put him where?
So there's business class.
There's Dave Class.
There's premium plus.
Oh.
And then there's economy.
So premium plus is less than business?
Yes.
Oh.
Yes.
Okay. Just sounds good.
I actually think it goes economy plus, premium plus business.
Okay.
What they call Polaris. I don't think you don't go from economy. You don't do that. But they give you this option where you can use frequent flyer miles to pay for the upgrade. And it's far less than if you paid for the upgrade in cash, right? So I said, I'll give that. I'm okay with I'll use some of my, because I can't have anyways. But I guess we'll find out as soon as I don't know. I thought I'd already know. Maybe we'll find out on our way to the airport. I have no idea. But much of my afternoon yesterday, and Melissa was helping with me. So, got a haircut.
Oh,
he's got to bring.
She cut it.
It was Floby.
Huh.
He's got to pack a suit for over there.
Wow.
Because he's going to be.
He's a big boy.
He is a big boy. And by the way, yesterday, his first solo drive.
Where'd he go?
He drove himself to soccer practice.
Oh.
It's a big deal.
Some freedom for you now.
Yeah, I found that out while we were golfing because she sent to the family text thread.
Set the screen!
So he's already using the mother-in-law's car?
No. He drove Melissa's car.
Gotcha.
Melissa's car out there. So we got the very end of him driving. She messed up.
Sure.
It wasn't the best video.
Concrete.
She even said bad cameraing on my part. His first solo drive. So I don't know, man. I don't know, man. It was cool, but just out on his own. I mean, it's something we completely take for granted.
Right.
Driving.
Yeah.
I don't give it a second thought when I get in the car, but there's just something about.
You did it today, right? You made it here.
I made it here,
Yeah,
no problem. It's like an extension of your body. You just get in and you go. You don't think about it. You know where everything is, and occasionally you got to make some quick decisions. That's what's going on in my head the whole time. Little guy's out there just doing his thing. Right, just trying to get soccer practice.
Hands attended to.
And that's how I tell my kids. I say, hey, look, it's not you I'm worried about, though I am. It's everyone else on the road. You never know. There's going to be that stupid idiot that is blasting his music way too loud, not paying attention.
You got a head coach dropping a cell phone.
Yes, you got. You always have a guy who is going 90 miles an hour on the freeway, switching through lanes,
Are you worried about those people when you drive?
No. Well, I mean, yes, but I also I we've driven long enough to where you can pick that up. Generally I'll pick that up in the rearview mirror or whatever. I think a lot of it is that I hammer my kids on stuff that I that they're doing prison time for things I used to do. And so I just, I have to wrap my head around the fact that my kids are far better than I am, because when I was their age, I was an absolute, well, I mean, still kind of, but just an absolute idiot. 100% a total moron. And so I go, God, genetics, this and that. I had way too fast of a car, way too young, and used to commute to the Bay Area for work. And I was that guy. I'd pick up my buddy, and we'd head out, and he'd kind of navigate. And I was that guy going in and out of lanes, just zoom, 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 zoom. How fast could we go? And
Is it Mazda?
huh?
Was it Mazda?
No, it was
Zoom, zoom.
oh, no, not a Mazda. I've never had a Mazda. Are Mazdas still a
My
thing?
mom had a Mazda.
I feel like Mazdas. By the way, I'm not trying to disrespect Mazda in any way, but I feel like there's like that category where it's like Mazdas are like kind of Subarus. No, just in the sense. No, here's what I mean by that. Like, you have your mainstays, which I guess Tesla is now. Ford, Chevy, Toyota, and then not counting like luxury like Lexus and all that. Then you've got like I don't know, like, is an Isuzu still a thing?
I don't believe so.
I don't think so either. But then you have that next tier that's not like the main guys, like Chrysler. Chrysler still, isn't there a Chrysler Pacifica that's like a minivan that still exists?
I believe so.
And then I feel like, it's like Mazda, maybe Nissan and Honda. Nissan, Honda, Hyundai.
Mm-hmm. Those are mainstays.
Those are mainstays, exactly. And I feel like Subaru and Isuzu. That's why I put them in the same category. They're not. They're. You don't see them all the time.
They're freestyle.
Yeah,
I see Subarus probably every day.
do you?
Yeah.
But not on the same level. I mean,
No, but
like for example, did you ever play Slug Bug?
Yes.
Okay, we've all played Slug Bug, right? You wouldn't play Slug Honda. You wouldn't play Slug Toyota or Slug Ford. I mean,
you're
you'd
just punching
beating the
everybody.
hell out of each other, exactly. But if you played Slug Subaru,
Okay, yeah.
you're getting you're not punching that much. You're
But
having
not Slug Saturn, because then you're never punching anybody.
Saturn gone. Geo, remember those Geo Metros gone. What's the car my buddy had one, so I'm kind of biased, but he had a Suzuki Samurai.
Oh, yeah.
It was basically, think about like a Jeep Wrangler, the classic looking Jeep with the top off. It was like the low budget version of that. Man, that was just such a fun little car, though, dude. Such a fun little car. Except for one time we were on our way up from, I'll never forget this. It was the first time I ever heard the song Under the Bridge by Red Hot Chili Peppers. So this would have to be like 92. I'm waiting for the sound effect. It's either 63 years old or my dad or, well, no, he's not going to do it. So you had one in the chamber.
No, I was looking for one that I'm about to use. We'll see if I'll use.
So all right, well, now I'm invested. So we're coming back from Santa Cruz, and we're in it was great. We're on the freeways, got the top off. And it's one of those things where you have to like unsnap it and put it in the little trunk. You can't it's not an automatic top, right? And there's like four of us in there. And if you sit in the back where I was, you're getting all the wind, right? And then it started raining. And they were like, Chris, his name was Chris Hennings. Chris, let's put the top on. He's like, no way, dude, this is awesome. So we rode we're in Fairfield. And we ended up riding like an hour something home, just getting drenched. And he thought it was the greatest thing in the world. I didn't. Where's the sound effect?
I thought he got in an accident.
And wait, hold on. You thought I got in an accident, which is why you were laughing? Because you were just
He was
laughing.
ready for his soundbite.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, hold on. And then when we exited, we got in this giant accident. Okay. All right. Okay.
So
All right.
this would have that was like 30 years ago. You have the footage of that, audio of that.
Yeah, that's old school. Let's see if that email's come to my work email yet, Jason.
Yeah.
I'll bet you it hasn't. Oh, wait. Hey, reset your password. It came in under other emails.
Yeah.
Open with.
They're trying to protect you.
Yeah, and again, hack my work email. You're going to find, hey, record this spot or, oh my God. What do you want to open it with? Do you want to open it with Microsoft Edge? Sure. Oh, I don't have Microsoft Edge. Would you like to download it? I would not like to download it. I would not. I would actually not. Now let's see if I can actually. And you know what? I get that this is bad radio. I totally do.
Why don't you just open it on the computer?
Because this is where the email came.
He doesn't have his email on the computer.
Yeah, I don't know who does that. Yes. Enter the username for that. I know this is bad radio. I know this, but this is just so stupidly frustrating. Like, come on, bro. Like, can I just get into the text account? Like, why does everything here have to be such a freaking hassle, man? Like, just streamline this crap. Can't we just do the thing that Apple does with a little fingerprint or face ID? Can I face ID? How about where it just scans your face? Isn't that really the ultimate password? I mean, I guess unless. Okay, just did it. All right, let's see.
Good luck to you.
All right, this is it, man. It says it successfully reset. So I just entered in my new password. Oh, it's doing so. Hey! All right, well done.
Now you just have to remember it.
You know what? Update your password. You're damn right. I don't care. Everybody can log into my account. I absolutely do not care. All right, look at here. We've got texts. 441140. Does that still happen? No.
Yeah. 3391140.
3391140. No 916?
Be sure.
Yeah, 916.
916-339-1140 is your text. We can text again now, and we already have a text. Mazdas and Subarus are vastly superior to anything Ford and Chevy are making. Well, okay. I don't know. Also, this same person texted May 7th on this show and said, wow, a Eunice reference. That's a deep cut. Wow, that is. I don't remember making a Eunice. That is a deep cut.
Yeah.
Eunice was on the show back in the day when we actually had a digital producer.
Correct.
That was pretty odd.
What do you mean?
Like we had somebody back there. Her whole thing was like doing stuff on the YouTube page during the live stream. She'd do like our tickers or graphics or whatever, before we had everybody clipping everything out.
Yeah, but AI is way better than anything she did, right?
Disagree.
Oh,
Chris has an agenda. We need, you know what? That actually would be a really good. Were you gone the day that somebody turned me on to those like $5 to get a jingle pages?
I think so.
Yeah, I had so much fun with that. That would actually be a really good first jingle. Would be like, what is Chris's agenda? Or like, Chris is setting a trap. Because you can always tell. Yeah, exactly.
Yes, shout out to the proletariat.
Where he's like, AI is better. And you're like, oh, no, not really. Really? Oh, because remember 3 months ago when you said the thing about AI, the data centers, and socialism. Something like that.
Yeah.
It's like, okay,
Relax.
does everything have to be a trap?
Yes.
It's a trap. I think so.
got a couple set up for you today.
Do you? Welcome back from vacation.
Be prepared for what's hot, what's not.
He already told me. He said he's got a really good what's hot today.
Yeah.
Really?
Dave
He's
won't
never
remember, so
said
it
that.
will still be new for him.
Yeah, I won't remember. Will I get upset? Your thoughts?
You'll be annoyed.
Well, that's normal, though. That's.
I'll get at least one. Really? That's what you're doing?
Okay. Notice how it's a different really, too. Chris is like, really? Yeah. I'm running. We're watching Ted Lasso. My kids have never seen it.
Okay.
So we're in season 1 right now. I forgot how good of a show that is. I don't know if it stays good. I've only gone through season 2.
How many are there? 3?
I think there's 3, and they're making a 4th right now.
Or 4 is about to come out.
Is that what it is? Okay. Yeah. So, also, Chris, if I said to you the following phrase, "I frosted the cake but didn't touch cotton," would you know what I mean?
No.
Okay. And I think that's very obscure. I had a buddy of mine ask me something there yesterday. Why not? He said, he texted me. I'm not going to use the exact terms because we're on the radio. But he said, I need a ruling here. Did you officially poop yourself if you just frost the cake, or does it have to touch cotton? I had never heard that term before. Jason had never heard that.
I would say no.
Chris, that is exactly what I said. I said no. That's something totally different, but that does not count as officially. If it doesn't get past the goalie, then
I tried to look it up, but I don't think that's going to be quite the right answer.
Jason's using AI, but Chris doesn't have a problem with that. I froze the cake, but I did.
It's like partly right, I think. I think you can read that.
I think I can too. AI's response to Jason saying, I frosted the cake but didn't touch cotton. Well, that's a tight squeak, or rather a very close call. Sounds like you gambled right after finishing your baking marathon and managed to keep your undies safe from disaster. For tips on how to get your frosting smooth and clean, and then at the very bottom, see, this is where it's great. This is why we need the data centers. Do you need advice on cleaning up, saving the cake, or just a moment to go change your shorts? That's great. Frosted the cake. All right. I mean,
yeah,
tis what it is. I want to talk about media golf yesterday, but Chris, I saw this morning. Chris wants
the
to
game of golf.
Chris
Yeah, this is going to be one of those things you're annoyed by me with.
Chris wants to ask in 3 for Madness.
Well, I do have one thing we could say.
Yeah, of course.
Chris, just to let you know and the audience know.
Yeah.
On hole 3, we're on the tee box, getting ready to tee off, and all of a sudden, our boss, our fearless leader, Jim, says,
Oh.
What do you say? Winner gets Ruth's Chris.
Yeah. It's honestly really well done by Jim. That was the trap we set yesterday to see if he was actually listening.
And he was.
And he was. And you know what's? Hey, you'll love this. You know what's funny? I think this is actually the best part, the second best part of the whole thing. He said it, and then for a minute I was like,
"What are you talking about?
Why are we gonna go?" Like I literally thought.
I looked at Jim right away, and I was like that, and then we both looked at you, and you were kind of
yeah,
all right,
right. Like I was like, oh,
he doesn't remember.
I thought Jim was maybe like making a funny joke or something, and then it was something about your reaction. I was like, oh, and then I over emoted probably because I wanted Jim. I wanted to reward Jim's loyalty.
Well, and then I thought you said the other great part of it too was our old boss,
Mike Ramey.
Just like, you guys have trade,
and he would know.
He was thinking we were playing for trade for Moose Chris.
It's always
that was good. Good for Jim.
Good for Jim. Honestly,
and he didn't do it right away.
No.
He's 3 holes in.
Yeah. Nope. He saved it.
Yeah.
And honestly, I think. No offense to anyone. I think that's the perfect foursome.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun.
It really is. We got our old boss, our original boss, new boss, and then us. We're always yammering on the whole. We got Jason. Always have a running. The show never stops.
No.
The show never stops. Meanwhile,
we take calls.
We do. We make them up.
Yeah.
We role play calls. Yeah. And just so you know, it was like 98 degrees. I know that sounds like I made up. Like literally, it was 98 degrees when we started.
They were playing out there.
Yes.
Yeah, and
good songs.
Mike has his own cart. He's driving.
Yeah.
Jim's riding with me as usual, and Jason's walking the course. Props to you, dude. Jason's just walking the course, man. And you had like me. I think you and I. On separate holes, both had multiple tree incidents.
Yeah,
I think I remember one where you hit at least one, if not 2 trees.
Yeah, it was knocking around a little bit.
Yeah. I hit 3 trees on one hole. It was just like
who put those there?
Who put that? Why is that even there?
Let's remove
just
those.
Eat one.
Yeah.
But no, that was. And by the way, got to be fair about this. Matt George was not there last night.
Do we know that?
Well, it said he was one of the last minute removals.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that he.
Will we make it today?
Poor little fella got a lot of sunscreen in his
little
eyes.
Fella. Oh, little fella.
Yeah, that would not have been good if he was there.
No. I mean, It would have been good for us.
Correct.
We would have had a lot of ammo for Matt. But I think even he gets it. I still, though, I don't like that. And by the way, I'm not going to, well, hopefully he's here today because it's been the last chance to see him in person.
That's right.
I really want to drill Matt on. I paused on purpose. I knew mid-sentence that I want to drill Matt on the sunscreen in his eyes. I really wanted. I want to quiz him on that. I need.
What do you think
know.
you're going to get?
Truthfully,
Yeah.
I think he's going to start out answering by doing some bit or over emoting on it, and then I'm going to like,
Oh, great. Let's make fun of Matt.
yeah,
That kind of thing.
Yeah, and then or like, oh well, I ran it. I jumped into a sunscreen pool or something dumb.
I mean, I think you're going to get the same answer that I gave you.
Which was, I don't remember what you said. What'd you say?
He was playing softball.
Yeah.
And he started sweating and
Yeah, no, he'll say that, but then I'll go, hold on a second, and I'll pull the picture up and be like, how we've all gotten sunscreen or something in our eyes. We've all done this. It's happened. No problem. It would be like, I'm sweating. Drip. Oh, that stings. Yeah, towel. He had like sunscreen eyelashes. Like there's white crumbs all around his eyes.
I think that's more from the liquid that they're using to flush out his
well,
eyes.
okay, then that would be fine because it looks like dried sunscreen. How you would get, but even then, Chris, remember that one clip? This is so random, dude. Remember that one clip of guarantee you did, and if somebody went to one of them Kalshis or whatever to bet futures and they bet on this person's name being mentioned, they're millionaires. They're about to be millionaires. Congratulations. Do you remember the video clip from the sidelines during the national anthem of No Sean Moreno when he, like, a tear came down, but it was like a gallon? And to this day, that's something I want answers on. Like, how does that even happen? Unless Matt sweats like that, that's not how it works, dude. You don't. And by the way, in both eyes, you don't just. A sweat is like a little tear trickle from your forehead, and then it like goes in the side of your eye. You know it immediately. He had like IV tubes in both eyes, flushing it out as if he was washing his face with sunscreen with his eyes open, like in Clockwork Orange, dude.
Just like it.
Right. So I need to understand how that happened. This is kind of like I feel about the Matt sunscreen incident a little bit like a lot of people feel about the Kyle Shanahan thing. Where it's like, that's unfortunate. I'm glad everyone's okay.
Why was it delayed? Why are we just finding out?
Why are
about
we? And it feels like there's more to the story, and is there? And you hope there isn't, but
originally the sunscreen was at fault.
Something is Sam Hinkie about the whole thing. It really is. Anyways, got bad news for you today, and good news. The bad news is Sam Amick will not be joining us.
Not today.
Why is he not joining us again?
He's like flying back from his European trip.
Is he actually? Did he say he was in the air during the show, or is he just tie-tie?
I think he's gonna be tie-tie.
What a weakness.
But what's the good news?
The good news is Sam will join you tomorrow.
Oh, great!
And his final appearance of the year.
I know I'm shamelessly pumping the poll here.
So, yeah,
of the year.
Yeah. I will not be here.
Of the show calendar
of
year.
The show
before
calendar
the
year.
Summer reruns.
Of season 31 before we get to the new one with the new theme music and all that. Kelly Brothers will join us today, though. That is good news. And
good business.
We've got Kawhi Leonard updates, possible trouble in Ninerland, and no, this has nothing to do with Kyle Shanahan. We think we got a starter, at least right now, in Las Vegas for the Raiders, and a lot more. So we're going to have a fun little Thursday program.
Let's do it.
Sit back, relax, and you can now text us at 916-339-1140. It's Dave, it's Jason. It is Christopher Lawn on the number one ranked sports show in any time slot on any station in the city. Nielsen rated, by the way, Sactown Sports.
Follow Sactown Sports 1140 on Instagram and X at Sactown 1140 to see the best moments from all your favorite shows and up-to-the-minute live reactions and updates on the Kings, 49ers, and more. That's at Sactown 1140 on Instagram and X. Your local sports leader, Sactown Sports 1140.
Sacramento weather is brought to you by Bonnie.
I'm Tamara Berg in the KCRA 3 Weather Center for your Thursday. Looks like we'll be heading into a little bit more heat this afternoon. Get out and enjoy the morning. Take advantage of the cooler temperatures. For today, sunshine, light southwest wind, and highs in the upper 90s. You can get the latest forecast on the KCRA 3 News and the KCRA 3 app.
Oh, the Sacramento heat. Right now, get your AC professionally tuned up for as low as just $59 and enjoy your summer nice and cool. Plumbing, electrical, heating, and air, Bonnie.com. Summer restrictions apply. 696-355.
Back to school starts now. Get long-lasting battery life on the Dell XPS laptop powered by Series 3 Intel Core so you can work from anywhere. Now starting at $699 with exclusive student pricing starting at $599. Complete your setup with savings on select monitors and must-have electronics and accessories. Limited time deals and free shipping on PCs and more await you at Dell.com/deals. That's Dell.com/deals.
Having insurance isn't the same as having State Farm. It's like needing a lawyer, but getting some guy who just watches courtroom dramas.
How does the defendant plead?
Guilty.
Wait, what?
Also, objection.
You object to what?
Erroneous.
Counsel, approach the bench.
Hey, can I get a whack at the gavel?
You wouldn't settle for just any lawyer, so don't settle for just any insurance. Get the real deal with State Farm. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Here's the deal. The government is over $38 trillion in debt, which means the IRS isn't slowing down. And the tax code is complex and unforgiving. So it's not surprising if you're one of the millions of Americans that owe back taxes to the IRS. Unfortunately, they're the world's most powerful collection agency, with the ability to garnish your wages, seize your bank accounts, and even take your home or business. But don't be stressed or worried any longer. We're Optima Tax Relief, America's most trusted tax resolution firm. We have resolved over $3 billion in tax debt for our clients. Our award-winning professionals deal with the IRS every single day, protecting our clients and preparing them for the best possible resolution. For tax help you need, for tax help you can trust, give Optima a call today.
Call 800-375-2322. 800-375-2322. 800-375-2322.
Optima Tax Relief.
Some restrictions apply. For complete details, please visit OptimaTaxRelief.com.
When you see this in your kitchen.
The stainless steel fridge is covered in fingerprints.
You hear this.
Leslie, people are going to think you were raised in a barn or by wolves or raised in a barn by wolves.
Fortunately, Wyman Stainless Steel 3-in-1 cleans, shines, and protects to give you the best shine. A spray and a wipe will have your fridge shining like a mirror.
Wow, my fridge looks brand new. Your fridge looks amazing, Leslie. Sorry, I was being a little dramatic earlier.
Your kitchen says a lot about you. Let it brag with Wyman.
I know that hiring can be challenging. You need someone to match your role perfectly. Well, now you can meet them fast on ZipRecruiter.
Build your team, build it sooner. Meet your match on ZipRecruiter.
Just head to ZipRecruiter.com/free right now to try it for free. That's ZipRecruiter.com/free.
Meet your match on ZipRecruiter. Try it free.
Carmichael Dave Show with Jason Ross.
Call or text at 916-339-1140
on Sactown Sports.
Text line is back up.
Yeah. Getting some texts?
Yep.
Texts.
Texts. Gentlemen, love you guys, but listening to Dave fumble around for his password was the worst radio ever. First time I've ever turned the station. You're better than that. No?
Turned the station.
Yeah, imagine
but elected to text.
Text about it. Like, interesting. It's not an airport. You don't got to announce your departure. But, man, look, I even acknowledged. I said it was bad radio. Therefore,
so it's okay.
That's like saying no disrespect.
Right.
And then you can say disrespectful stuff.
The warning was out there.
I knew it was bad radio, but I'm trying to get this done for the texters.
You wouldn't have been able to read that text.
Wouldn't have been able to read the text.
Yep.
That's like when we put out a thing when we're off the air that says, hey, sorry, we're off the air. Nobody can hear it because we're off the air.
Yeah.
We're trying to communicate, and we're trying to interact.
Do we have a failure?
We had a failure to communicate, and it had to be solved. And let's just say I was kind of my own IT guy there. I'm a little proud of myself.
Yeah.
Got through it, and sorry for the 30 seconds to 3 minutes of me having to search for the password. But
and welcome back to the show, too.
Yeah, welcome back.
You came back.
You think he came back?
Yeah.
Let's see. I want to know. I want the texter to text us back. If he, or by the way, or she came back.
Yeah.
Here's another text. So you guys know Rick O'Shea. Chris responded saying, yeah, he won the AEW Trios titles with the Demands last night. Is that true?
Yeah.
Oh, well then, how would we know that?
You beat the conglomeration.
Yeah, come on.
Oh. Why would they call it the conglomeration and not the conglomerate? What's the story there?
What do you mean?
What part?
Because they're a conglomeration. They're not a conglomerate.
What's the difference?
One's a nation and one's a mitt.
Okay, now I got it.
Kenneth in the YouTube chat has a very excellent question. When was the last time somebody turned a station? Turned the dial. Remember that when you had to like hone in on the signal with the little knobby?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But aren't some digital that way?
Yeah.
You know, like if you go
on like
40, 11, you know,
like on a
50,
receiver?
1160.
I think mine has a dial, but I put it on 1140 and I tore off the knob.
As you should. Remember, Chris, are you old enough to remember, did you ever have a radio where in order to preset something, you would turn it to that station with the knob, and then you had like 6 buttons underneath the radio, and you would pull it out until it clicked.
My grandpa's car had
and
that.
then push it in, and now you've preset it. I specifically remember, I don't know which one it was, but at one point I remember getting a car, like I bought a car or something. I was in my teens or probably 20s, and as soon as I got in my driveway, it was so important to me to preset all this. I had to preset everything before the car was actually mine. Here's my rock stations. Here's my AM stations. I'll never listen to that. Maybe classical. I'll put that at the very end because I have an extra knob. What was it, 90.1 or 90.9? It used to
90.9 was
classical.
NPR
was
90.1 I think is classical.
Okay, and there, that's the one where the guy, dude, no joke. If I ever am out of this job, this is absolutely a career path I could see me taking. Like, get out of sports radio, retire, whatever. Hopefully retire, not get fired. But then, like, roll back in my 70s. I always wanted to be that guy who's like, broadcasting from the campus of California State University, Sacramento, here's Mozart with Ballad Number 4 on whatever the hell the stage, 90.1 K, blah, blah, blah. Like, those guys were so chill, man. You just felt like they were so relaxed.
Was it Pete Schweddy?
See, you like that idea.
Yeah.
But you would be on there like, I don't know which song is coming up next because I can't get in my email.
No, you're close. No, it would be like, coming up right now, Mozart. Was he the guy that cut his ear off? And why would you cut your ear? Yeah, I would do something like that.
And what other body part could you cut off?
All right. What else? What other body parts could you cut off that you wouldn't know? Is there a
Mount cut off?
And did Brahms do anything other than a lullaby? Why are there other lullabies, or is there only the one lullaby? Is there like a greatest hits of lullabies? Did Mozart ever do a lullaby?
You're 8 minutes over.
Yeah.
Is that your demo tape?
And then the producer's like, go to the song.
We've never done this before, but we have to fire you from this job.
Right. We've never fired anyone from this station ever.
You're the first person to live and not work at this station anymore.
But I always thought, really, Christ. Breaking news that does not deserve a breaking news banner.
Set the screen.
There you go. Breaking set the screen news. LeBron James and ESPN are closing in on an agreement for a behind-the-scenes documentary series that will be similar to Michael Jordan's The Last Dance. One of the sources describes the talks as being at the 1-yard line, with the expectation that James will have a camera crew documenting his time with the Philadelphia 76ers. It's expected to also use footage from earlier in his career. Blah, 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 blah. 10-part documentary by Jordan was a phenomenon. And, hey, by the way, directed by our friend Jason Hager.
Yeah.
You know what? As I just had a whole thing happen. I read the headline. I was like, oh, God. But then as I read the article, my initial instinct of being like, oh, God, actually turned to like, wait, why am I upset about this? It's content. You either watch it or you don't. Like, what's the harm in that, right? Like, whatever. It might be interesting.
Who cares?
Yeah, exactly. Like maybe somebody does. It's not going to do Jordan numbers.
No, and part of Jordan's thing was, one, it was so far removed. Two, it was during COVID. Like, it was a perfect. Sports were shut down, and it was it was well done.
Yeah,
good TV.
Yeah, it was great TV.
But like, if this came out next year, like, I feel like it needs to come out like
when he's done.
No, I mean like 5 years from now.
Yeah, let him miss it. Let us miss him a little bit.
Like, we'll miss him. I felt that way with Kobe the last year, where I spent the whole time being like, just retire, idiot. And then in his last year, I was like, oh man, I'm kind of gonna. I mean, this is a really good player. We're gonna miss this guy, like NBA wise. And then obviously, but. Yeah, I feel like I'm going to feel the same way with LeBron. From the text line, not that ricochet, Chris. The time Dave hit 3 different trees on one hole. Ricochet.
Ah!
It was great.
That's good.
That's pretty funny. That's actually pretty funny. What is not funny is Ricky Pearsall is having knee issues again, Jason. Some swelling and stuff. And
has that guy gone through enough?
Yeah, like I don't know how to say this. I'm just gonna say it with like kind of what I say, but I'm not. I don't want to fumble around, so I'm just gonna say the thing, and I hope everybody trusts that my meaning is pure and my heart is in the right place.
Disrespect.
No, like for real. Like we've talked many times about him being shot in the chest and the miracle of him being alive, much less playing football, and how amazing that was. I don't think him being shot is part of why he's been injury prone in other parts of his body. I don't see that there's a connection there. So in the most humble and respectful way possible, I think Ricky Pearsall getting shot, and don't aggregate this out of context. I think what Ricky Pearsall went through off the field has maybe put a little bit of a cover up. I think he's gotten a lot of grace. What I mean to say is, in another way, had Ricky Pearsall, I think, never gone through that and just had all the other stuff happen injury-wise, I think the bulk of the conversation would be like, is this dude a total bust? Like, he was a first-round draft pick. They wasted a first-round draft pick on a guy who cannot get on the field, aside from the shooting.
Right.
And how much of that how much of that is on Ricky Pearsall, which he doesn't want to be hurt. It's not his fault.
Right.
It's not like lack of work ethic. It's just crap luck. But he's dealing with knee swelling. The belief is that it stems from the PCL injury that he dealt with. One of the sports doctors I tend to go to that isn't dramatic and seems to know what he's talking about over the years. PCL injuries in Ricky Pearsall. In general, the vast majority of PCL injuries are managed non-operatively. Operatively? Okay. Especially if they are isolated. If patients become symptomatic, swelling, pain, instability, then surgery can be performed. sometimes the symptoms won't creep up until players really start doing intensive activities. The reason to try and delay PCL surgery is that reconstruction has a long recovery process, usually 9 to 12 months, and results are mixed, especially at an agility position like wide receiver. So that's scary. By the way, anyone who's ever had an injury before, I mean, you know this. Sometimes you've given those muscles a break for so long and gingered them along that you start working them again, and there is soreness because they're just, and you just hope it's something like that. Like he's just initial soreness from really going hard, and ice it or use the magic soccer spray and be completely fine. But if that's not the case, and if this, let's just go worst case scenario. We read in a couple days or a week that they're shutting Ricky down, and he's going to seek the advice of whoever the Dr. James Andrews equivalent is of football knees. On one hand, they did grab
Christian Kirk, Mike Evans.
They got Mike Evans. And here's a guy. It now puts a little bit more of a focus on Deshaun Stribling, their second-round pick out of Ole Miss, that many thought was a stretch, but he is 23. He's an older rookie. He's 6'2", 207, and now it's like, okay, we're going to need a little more out of you. Because I don't really know what Ricky Pearsall is. I know he's a wide receiver, derp, but what I'm saying is, like last year, he had 36 catches for 528 yards in 9 games. That's just over a half a season. So you extrapolate that, he's flirting with being a 1,000-yard receiver in his second year. So it does appear to be some talent there. But if you can't get on the field, you can't get on the field, man.
Right. Critical.
Also, later in the show, we'll talk about Brandon Ayuk. He's Brandon Ayuking, whatever. When we get back, an update on Kawhi Leonard. Really, it's a non-update, but there is a domino effect coming from that. We'll explore that next.
Like and subscribe to the Sactown Sports 1140 YouTube channel at Sactown Sports 1140 to get the Carmichael Dave Show with Jason Ross, Matt and Kayla, and the Drive Guys with Kevin Gleason and Alan Stiles on demand and at your fingertips. Get your fix of the Sacramento Kings, 49ers, Giants, Athletics, NFL, NBA, and the latest in sports and entertainment all in one place at Sactown Sports 1140 on YouTube. Your local sports leader, Sactown Sports 1140.
Are you having trouble hearing? Hearing loss can devastate the quality of your life. Now, there's an affordable fix for you or your loved one. Rated the best hearing aids of 2026 by Forbes Health, Audion Hearing has the highest quality hearing aids at the lowest prices, starting at just $98 a pair.
I actually like them better than my old $5,000 hearing aid.
I could not believe how my hearing and life changed.
Join over 1 million happy customers by going to audionhearing.com. That's AUDIEN hearing.com.
I know that hiring can be challenging. You need someone to match your role perfectly. Well, now you can meet them fast on ZipRecruiter.
Build your team, build it sooner. Meet your match on ZipRecruiter.
Just head to ZipRecruiter.com/free right now to try it for free. That's ZipRecruiter.com/free.
Meet your match on ZipRecruiter. Try it free.
Whoa, what's all this? These screens, the food?
All for the game, bro.
Dude, let us pitch in.
No need. I've got it all covered. With T-Mobile, I'm saving $1,000 bundling my wireless and internet.
No way. Really?
Yep, and the price of my plan won't change for 5 years.
Wow, I'm definitely switching to T-Mobile.
Goal!
Here to score big with T-Mobile. Families save up to $1,000 a year when they bundle fast, easy to set up, all-in 5G home internet with 4 phone lines on Experience Beyond. And your plan price? Guaranteed for 5 years. Stay connected con tu gente and catch every match with T-Mobile. Join now at T-Mobile.com. Price guarantee on talk, text, and 5G data. Exclusions like taxes and fees apply. Savings based on third line free via monthly bill credits. Internet discount with $15 in monthly bill credits and auto-pay discount. Qualifying credit required. Credits may take up to 2 bill cycles and will stop if you cancel any lines or change plans.
This summer, there are 250 reasons to join T-Mobile.
Girls trip? Booked. And switching to T-Mobile helped make it happen.
With Experience Beyond, switch and get $100 back. Plus, $650 in value in built-in plan benefits. That's $750 in your first year, guaranteed.
And honestly, that $100 back, I'm putting it towards the zip line.
Now that's how you do summer.
Exactly. Best switch I ever made.
This is just one reason to join T-Mobile this summer. There are 250 reasons. Find yours.
Savings based on the value of benefits included with Experience Beyond, like entertainment and 1 year of AAA Classic and Dash Pass on us. Benefits may require activation. See plan for details. Get $100 via virtual prepaid MasterCard with eligible ported, no cash access, and expires in 6 months. Issued by Sunrise Banks and a member FDIC. Allow 8 weeks.
What's up? We're talking to Chad Hoblet of Hoblet Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram in Woodland. Chad, I heard you're extending the 4th of July sales event because the deals were so good.
They were the best deals of the year, and we wanted to keep the savings going. Right now, you can save up to $14,000 off MSRP on new 2026 Ram 2500 and 3500 heavy duties. Plus, save thousands more with 0% financing for 60 months.
Wow, $14,000 off MSRP and 0% financing. That's crazy.
At Hoblet, our goal is to get you the hard-to-find heavy-duty truck you need at the best price possible. Plus, we have over 600 Rams available.
Search, select, and save through their whole inventory at HobletDodge.com. Unbeatable prices, unbeatable selection, and now unbeatable interest rates. Nobody beats Hoblet, period.
14,000 total net savings on select new 2026 Ram 2500 Laramie after $9,500 dealer discount and factory incentives. Incentives include $500 on-the-job upfit with eligible upfit, 1,000 Hoblet business owner bonus with proof of business ownership, 1,000 Hoblet trade-in assistance with eligible trade, 0% financing for 60 months on approved credit through SFS, $16.67 per thousand borrowed. 10th is net savings. See dealer for details.
Waking you up with the best in local sports.
They just make it interesting, you know?
It's the Carmichael Dave Show with Jason Ross
On Sactown Sports.
Couple of things that caught my eye. First off, Delta and DraftKings are launching a free in-flight sports contest on Delta flights called Sky Picks. Passengers can play to answer sports-related questions like who will score first and which team will win, for a chance to win Delta gift cards. I have the same question your furrowed brow does, probably, which is, well, are you watching the games live and then answering the questions in like a little box underneath? Like, how does that work? But it made me really think actually about, and this is such a bad idea, but I could see it happening. First off, why don't we go full Monty on this? Like, I have a 10.5-hour flight coming up today. If I happen to be flying on a Sunday during football,
right, and
I could just hit the DraftKings button, and I don't know what the rules are with, like, if you're flying over a state where gambling does, maybe if you're above 10,000 feet, it's no man's land. But to be able to sit there and do live betting, you put in your account, it's an alternate, it's a button you press on your IFE.
Hit bet.
And
I hit bet.
Yeah.
I hit bet. And all of a sudden you're like, wait, I didn't bet $4,000.
I mean, when you think about it, you have a captive audience that's doing absolutely nothing for hours, whatever, that are looking to entertain themselves. That could get incredibly profitable and dangerous at the same exact time if you give people the ability to gamble on sports while they're flying. But wait.
There's more.
There's more. Jason.
Yeah.
You and I own Sactown Sports Air. It's a new airline, regional.
Saw them testing it yesterday on the golf course.
We saw those are very low planes that fly out of McClellan. We noticed that. Okay. I can't imagine it would be incredibly difficult to do this. Obviously, it would take some stuff, but I'm pretty sure the technology exists. What if you had slot machines at your what if you had slot machines at your seat, and it's just like, think about it now. You look at anyone's ever flown on a plane and you have the little TV screen in front of you. You can go movies, TV, radio, games, map, and then it has slots or whatever, Caesar's Palace. Yeah. And you click on that and it gives you a choice, like playing Wheel of Fortune at your seat, playing that little stupid froggy game, the froggy slot game, where if you get like 4 frogs, you get the bonus, whatever. Penny slots. And all you do is you slide your card. You slide your card, and there you go. And I know some gambler out there is going to be like, you can't use credit card. Okay, fine. You slide your ATM card, whatever it is.
Same idea. Or
you insert cash. Mm-hmm. And you got I don't know how this would work. It'd probably have to be all vouchers that you redeem. I don't think you'd have flight attendants handing cash out to you.
Or it goes into like an account or something like that.
That's exactly. And then at the end,
which is probably what happens with the DraftKings.
That's what I would imagine. Imagine at the end of the flight, you hit cash out, or just whenever you're done, you want to take a nap, you hit cash out. It gives you a little voucher, just like in the casino. And then when you get done, you go to the little kiosk at the airport, and you hand in your voucher. And
I'm sitting behind you, and I look and go, that guy just won a lot of money.
Yeah.
I'll see him in the airport.
Well, you can do the same thing on the casino floor, right?
You can.
Yeah, it's a little different security.
Yeah. And you're in a building, and yeah.
Maybe the printout has your name and info on it, and then you have to show your ID when you get. It'd be a way to do it.
Yeah.
There'd be a way to figure it out. Man, I'll say it again. You have a captive audience that is bored and looking for ways to entertain themselves. And I will tell you right now, as somebody who used to have not a heavy, but a mildly persistent gambling issue back in my youths, that this might actually shake me loose.
Have you ever played the trivia on the plane, like where you're competing against other passengers?
Yes.
Like, dang it, who's in 19C? I'm trying to beat them, or what? Like someone that's just quicker with the answers than you.
Yes. Yeah. And it bothers me.
Yes.
Because I'm going, how are you even like? There was
guessing faster.
There was like a Jeopardy style game that we were playing, and I'm pretty good at trivia, but like for some reason, man, it's like I knew the answers, I just couldn't get it. You had fiddle fingers up front. Yeah. So, anyways, stay tuned on that. That seems to be. I mean, really, how far away are we from? Maybe it's way too cost prohibitive, but now how far away are we from like ESPN airline, sports themed, all kinds of cool?
Would you take that?
Well, I mean, obviously, I'm flying whatever's cheapest. Gets me there. Well, if I'm paying for it, but then it's sports themed. You got all the access to their whole library.
Whatever's cheapest. Where's Mason sitting on that one?
Oh, the wing.
Yeah.
That's funny. He's playing left out. We'll take a break when we come back.
Close your mouth. Watch for bugs and birds.
We still got to get to the Clippers and Kawhi and all that, plus where in the heck. Oh, yeah. I mean, look, here's what I said to Mason, bottom line. Mason, by the way, Mason doesn't care. But I was like, look, man, right now you're in the minors.
Yeah.
All right, one day you're going to be with the big boys. You're going to get called up to the pros, which is exactly what you want to do when it comes to your pest service. Carmichael Dave talking about pest pros, more than just pest control. They're building people. And you're probably sitting there and you're like, way to be dramatic, dude. A pest company is building people. Like what? Listen to me. Talking about the people that they're hiring, that they're training, that they're giving great careers. It's a wonderful, wonderful company to work for. And you're talking about local jobs, supporting the community, and giving the amount of money and time they give back to the greater Sacramento area is super awesome. They're family owned and operated. They're locally rooted. Honestly, I was talking to the owner when we went to lunch months ago, and the whole thing was inspired by adversity. His daughter, 3 months old, her name's Dixie. She had heart surgery, and he was looking for a change, and he thought, how cool would it be if I could create a company that did a very boring, non-sexy thing, but that could make a very positive impact way beyond pest control, which is why, from a charity aspect, the amount of stuff they do, including the Go Red for Women campaign with the American Heart Association, partnering up with our friend, I don't know why she's not with us, Ann Fong, and they're on the board of United Way starting just about a week ago. Now, beyond that, they're going to clean up your house and the outside when it comes to pests, whether it's cockroaches, creepy crawlies, mice, whatever it may be. That's what they did for me, and I would never ask you to do something that I haven't tried myself, with that one exception a few years ago. StepUpToThePros.com. Go there, schedule your appointment, and when you do, make sure you tell them your good buddy Carmichael Dave sent you. We'll take a break. When we come back, 3 for Madness next.
Like and subscribe to the Sactown Sports 1140 YouTube channel at Sactown Sports 1140 to get the Carmichael Dave Show with Jason Ross, Matt and Kayla, and the Drive Guys with Kevin Gleason and Alan Stiles on demand and at your fingertips. Get your fix of the Sacramento Kings, 49ers, Giants, Athletics, NFL, NBA, and the latest in sports and entertainment all in one place at Sactown Sports 1140 on YouTube. Your local sports leader, Sactown Sports 1140.
This is the story of the one. As a safety manager at a manufacturing plant, he does everything he can to keep his coworkers safe. From finding ways to reduce risks to keeping safety supplies in stock. And for that, he relies on Grainger. Grainger offers a broad range of quality products and next-day delivery, so he can always play it safe. Call 1-800-GRAINGER, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
Cheap, cheap. That's the sound of savings happening right now at Elk Grove Honda. You remember, right? Elk Grove Hondas are still cheap, cheap. And right now you'll find a good deal more on new Honda gas and hybrid Accords, Civics, CRVs, and more fuel-efficient Elk Grove Hondas. Every sale is done right here, under the flag in the Elk Grove Auto Mall. Come see why generations of families return again and again to Elk Grove Honda in the Elk Grove Auto Mall, because Elk Grove Hondas are
Cheap, cheap.
You're still glowing, flirting, grooving. You've still got it. But your immune system weakens as you age, making it harder to fight illnesses like pneumococcal pneumonia and RSV. Vaccines are a key part of any health routine and can help protect you from getting really sick. Ask your doctor or pharmacist which vaccines you need. See more at PfizerForAll.com. Sponsored by Pfizer.
If the world were like a Sleep Number mattress, everything would adapt for your comfort. Your coffee would never get cold. Your flight would always be on time. And your mattress would always respond to you and your unique sleep needs. Sleep Number mattresses are designed to respond to your body and shift with your changing life, helping you fall asleep faster and stay asleep longer. To experience a whole new world of comfort, visit a Sleep Number store or go to sleepnumber.com. Sleep Number. To a good life sleep.
KHD1 Sacramento, KYMX HD3 Sacramento.
Sactown Sports 1140, your local sports leader. 3 questions, 3 answers. It's 3 for Madness on the Carmichael Dave Show with Jason Ross.
Here's question 1.
Is there a section on a plane that's lower than economy? Because I don't get trivia when I fly. It's not everywhere.
No,
they got very.
I forget what airline does that. But.
Yeah, it's and a lot of the games are very basic.
Yeah,
basic. My son going. I'm bringing our little Nintendo Switch. I'm bringing my Steam Deck, and then I load.
Can you play against him on the plane?
If I think you know what. Actually, that's funny you say that. If we had the same system, I think we could, because the because they got Starlink. I've never flown a plane that has Starlink before, so I'm really curious to see if the speeds are what I see online that people are talking about. But I think ideally, yeah, I was thinking about that because they are so supposedly fast that, yeah, if we both had the same system, which we don't, yeah, we could play with each other or against each other. I don't know. I'm sure it's probably not legal for FAA reasons, but I think you could FaceTime during. Again, that'd be rude, but what's funny is
why would that be against FAA rules?
I know. I think they have some sort of thing with FaceTiming, like, and don't ask me why. But I think I've seen before where it's like don't FaceTime because it like affects the wing or something. I have no. It's like one of those things where it's like shut off all your devices.
But if you're on Wi-Fi,
man, I don't. Do look it up. I honestly don't. And what's the other thing? Oh, yeah, and I was thinking, obviously, you have people around you, so I would never do this, but...
Yes, you can FaceTime on airplanes Wi-Fi if the network is fast enough.
Okay, you know what? Freaking...
You asked him to look it up.
I did ask him to look it up. He's quiet for like an hour, and then he just waits. He's like, Chris waits in the weeds. Oh, you might have said something wrong.
He's a weed waiter?
I swear to God, I've seen he is a weed eater.
I was genuinely like, wait, why would that be a thing?
I swear to God, I've seen
I'm guessing it would be more of like, hey, just be more aware of the passengers around you type of thing, because I wouldn't want to FaceTime.
Oh, that's rude.
The last flight I was just on, they said multiple times, so it must have been going on somewhere on the plane. They said, as a reminder, like the second time you could tell there was attitude, as a reminder, if you don't have headphones, you are not allowed to use your device with audio.
Yes.
You must turn your... So someone must have been listening to something with just their speaker.
I had that too on my last flight. I completely forgot about
agitated.
it. I love that. Yeah. It sucks that you have to say that. But it's...
Unless you're playing too short, that should be...
Yeah, that's totally...
Well, right. That's always everyone's like, well, you know what? Everyone's going to enjoy this. How could you not enjoy this song?
It's a banger.
It's like, bro, no.
And that person... was me.
They should
have did the thing where you're looking around, not realizing that they're talking about you.
Yeah, no, because
they're really mad at somebody.
At somebody else, not me. I'm playing too short.
Yeah, this is too good.
That's honestly, there should be like, I would love to see those announcements where they're talking about like wear the vest and pull the string and oxygen and whatever. Also, yeah, like don't play your crap out loud. Okay. Don't have loud phone conversations. Actually, try to not have any phone conversations at all unless you have to. Don't bring smelly food on the flight. That's any smell, not food that smells. Smelly food concept is kind of similar to the music. It's pollution, whether audio or nasal, that goes elsewhere. And just because you think the food smells good doesn't mean others are going to think the food smells good.
But then would that get to the same thought of like any food?
What do you mean? Like any food with a
Just
smell?
Just like we were kind of joking about the music. Oh, this is a song everybody loves. Well, not everybody does.
What if you could have some sort of touch tunes on the plane where there's like a channel that you could put your headphones into that, hey, if everyone wants to join in and pick a song and stuff like that.
Oh, like a little jukebox?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that'd be actually kind of cool. Yeah. Wouldn't be hard to do. A little shared thing.
Bring some community to the plane?
Yeah. Maybe people have a little chat where, oh, this is a banger. I forgot about, hey, is this freestyle?
It's like
did you educate yourself?
Right.
A plain text line?
I think whoever's in charge of the flying thing for the government right now, that dude was like, and let's get away from wearing. People should dress up when they get on planes, and
good luck with that.
Men in suits or dress, and stop.
Oh, back when there was legroom.
Yeah,
and that's such an asinine statement, but it is really an asinine. Like, no, as long as you're not wearing a frickin' G-string or a Speedo, like, do your thing.
On.
Be comfortable.
That's comfortable for
fly
some.
comfortably. Wear something.
Your pajamas.
Whatever you're. You know what? If somebody, as long as it's not some dude in ratty old PJs where you can see his butt cheeks. Wear your. I don't care. Wear your bunny slippers. I really. It doesn't bother me. What does bother me, and whereas dude should never have said dress up or whatever stupid thing he said. This one I would completely agree with. Be clean. Be clean. when possible. Now, I understand some people are like, I had to drive 8 hours and I'm late. I couldn't have started.
Not everybody has a shower before the
before you leave for the airport, have clean clothes on. Be clean when you fly. I don't think that's a class thing. Well, I mean, it is a class thing, but I mean like a financial class thing. I think anyone taking a flight can make sure that they're wearing clean clothes and they don't smell like BO. I don't think that's like a weird thing to... I feel like that should be the standard foundation for flying. Don't put your foot in my face.
Yeah.
Why can't everyone take a shower at the airport?
No, I'm talking about beyond that. I'm not taking a shower at I can't take a shower at the airport today.
Only because of Mason.
Yeah. Little bastard.
You could.
Three for madness. Hey, from the 916. Nope, I agree with this. I don't care who I'm pissing off here. I don't care if you're offended. You need to be offended. Don't start a sermon in the middle of the aisle. Have you seen those videos where people start...
Can I get your attention, everybody?
Hey, dude, no.
What?
I believe those people... You've never seen videos where people... Look, all respect for religion and beliefs.
We would like to share a song with the plane.
100%. And by the way, that goes beyond religious stuff, too. If you're a choir teacher and you're on the way, you know how I know this? I experienced it. I was a part of it, reluctantly. Our choir, my junior year, was going to Washington, D.C.
No.
Swear to God, dude, maybe it's the first time I think I've ever lip synced, because we were all in the same section of the plane, and our choir teacher, Miss Campari, she thought it'd be a great idea to regale, and she asked the flight attendant ahead of time, apparently, to regale the plane as we were taxiing with a song we were singing, a song to, whatever, and then she stood in the aisle after everybody was seated and did her little conducting thing and whatever. And she's looking at all of us to make sure we're singing because it's a great thing. No, dude. Did we sound good? Probably. Were we a bunch of high school kids doing it? Yes.
So cute.
Nothing wrong with that. Some people don't want to hear a freaking choir, dude.
Dave, hit the solo now.
Yeah, nope. Like, who thinks that way? So, yeah, to Chris, what Chris was saying earlier, these videos of people that are like, hey, do you have a moment? We just want to share a little bit of the story of insert deity. And we want to no, dude. And
headphones on, music up.
That's it. And I would go a step further. As much as I respect people's beliefs, and I do. If I'm just... I respect... the Mexico, dude, or any of that stuff. I'm not yucking your yum, but I will tell you this, just in case you're thinking of doing this, because I think other people would agree with me. If you're thinking about preaching in the middle of an aisle when people can't escape, if I personally was in the audience or on the plane, and I was on the fence where I was like, you know what, I really think I'm converting to this, and then you did that, that is an automatic disqualifier.
Could have fallen off the fence.
Fallen off the fence, right? So I'll pick one that let's say it was somebody talking about Buddhism. I'll just pick Buddhism, alphabetical, right? Somebody was, and I was like going on the plane. I'm like, you know what? I've really been thinking about converting to Buddhism. Buddhism. That's Judaism.
I belong to Buddhism.
I'm really,
It's a different religion.
I dig it. Like, sounds like it might be a fit for me. You know what? When I land, I'm really going to look into this. And then I get on the plane, and all of a sudden, Jonathan Buddha gets up. He's like, I want to talk to you about Buddhism, right? And he starts like doing his thing, not doing it. You just lost a potential brother in arms, dude. Don't do it. Nobody wants you to. It's not your duty. Go away.
Not your duty to preach the booty.
It's not your duty. Three for madness. Question 1.
So did you win the golf league last night?
That's not what the question says.
Yeah, read it.
Read it exactly
as you
verbatim.
wrote it, Chris.
No.
Can I read it?
Yeah, you know what, Jason? I'd like this, since Chris doesn't want to play along. That's fine, Jason. You step in.
I wanted to start off by saying this is me, Chris, asking this, and not Dave planting this question.
See, and the reason I wrote it that way is because obviously I planted the question, so it's kind of a little...
No, I'm reading it.
Oh, I'm
Chris.
sorry. Yeah, go ahead.
So how did the Media Golf League go last night?
So Chris is assuming that I or you won the Media Golf League last night, which is why
I can tell you I didn't win.
And I can tell you I absolutely didn't win.
Oh, so how did it go?
As a matter of fact, I will tell you, I shot the worst score I've shot in Media League yesterday.
Did you?
Yep.
Oh.
Yep.
Man, I was expecting this big thing with the trees. I'm like, okay, he obviously planted this because he won last night.
Nope.
Even with the 9th hole?
So here's what's funny about that. So this is why golf sucks.
I think you said this yesterday.
I did. I had a whole rant, which again ties into this thing. I actually played mostly well yesterday, but the problem with golf is all it takes is 1 or 2 holes that you blow up on, and you're screwed. On a par 5, I hit like a pretty nice drive. And then my second shot, I have no idea how. I had to have gotten a bounce. Something had happened, but my normal distance with my 3-wood, and by the way, people love hearing this, but I'm getting to a point. My normal distance is like 200 with my 3-wood, give or take 10, 15 yards. I hit my 3-wood 270. Right in front of it's the longest 3-wood I've ever hit by like 50 yards, which is why I know I hit something. I had like a 20-yard chip onto the green and then putt for birdie. If the pin I was aiming at is 12 o'clock on a clock, I hit my chip about 20 yards, right distance, to 3 o'clock, completely in front of me. Then I went to go chip on the green, and I chipped it short. And then I chipped it one more time, and it got right to the edge.
I think it was the chip short that you...
It was. That's 100%.
I was
and then
near you that you said something great.
It's the closest I've ever gotten to blowing up. And really all I was doing was just yelling at, not yelling. I was talking to myself out loud.
You were.
I don't remember what I said, but I did.
I do.
What I say? Wait. Well, I do remember I threatened a local golf pro in my head. Where I said, My good friend.
Watch out, Tom.
That's it. I was like, next time I see Tom, I'm going to kick him right there. Screw this game. Screw this. Screw it all. I hate it. I hate golf. Golf is stupid. I know how I did say that.
Just 3 words. And I laughed at it just because it was the way you said it.
Well, because I think I yelled it at myself.
But sometimes people will say, I stink.
Yeah.
What am I doing?
Right.
You idiot.
Yes.
And it was just like you were just mad in general.
It happened.
It got me.
As soon as it happened, I can clean it up. I just yelled out, "Oh, F-O."
Yeah.
Just to myself. And then it was just, then the verbal diarrhea that you're such an idiot. You're such a loser. Just absolutely put your head in the Cuisinart. What is wrong with you, stupid idiot?
It was great.
So blew up on a couple of different holes. Sounds funny. Then we hit the 9th hole. So that was on hole 8.
Yes. And you're talking about, giving up the sport.
Giving it up. 9th hole, par 3. What is it, like 170 something?
Yeah, it's a little longer par 3.
Par 3.
Do you remember what I said right before the first shot of that group?
I do not.
I asked to the most experienced player, you, me, and Jim are all first-year members of this.
Yes.
Our former boss, Mike, has played in this for years. And I said, hey, Mike, has anyone ever hit a Media League hole-in-one?
I do remember that now.
And he's like, no,
yeah,
I don't think so.
I do remember that. And then we were joking about all that.
And you were like, I've hit one on this course. I'm like, oh, you wouldn't want to have 2 here.
So I hit a shot. Nice little cut. I mean, look, I didn't hit it perfectly, but anyways, here's the bottom line. We couldn't see, or I couldn't see until we got up to the green, but I hit my shot to 2.5 feet. One the closest to the pin, tapped it in for birdie, and I'm walking out, we're all shaking hands and stuff, and I got my arm around, Mike, and, I'm happy and all that. And then I realize as I'm getting into my car, I'm like, dude, screw this game again. Like, you just, you turned me around in one hole.
Yeah.
But that really is how golf, and by the way, this is how bad I shot yesterday. That birdie on 9 made it so that I broke 50. I ended up with a 49, which is not a good score. You and I actually both won because you had closest to the pin on the other one.
3 or 4.
Yeah, Scotty the Body Marsh is holding little gift cards for us.
Where is he?
What? Yeah, how
bringing them today?
How has he not paid those off yet?
Yeah, come on.
So the point of the whole question about Media Golf League is
never playing again.
No, I just and I don't know if anyone else like this, but if you're playing golf and like maybe you go to bed the night before and you're just kind of running through the course in your head and you're thinking about like, oh, how. I have to focus. I need somebody to tell me what's the best way for me to improve my chipping and short game at my house. Like, what is the practice tool without like turning my lawn into a putting green?
Yeah.
But like, I don't chip well. I just suck at chipping, dude. And I feel like that should be the easiest thing to master.
Yeah, I think that's the one you just need to keep practicing, get the feel of it. But again, I don't
Right?
have it mastered. I mean, I shank some.
That's so stupid. It's so stupid that a 250-yard drive counts the same as a 5-foot shanky chip.
Yeah. Well, and the one that set me off yesterday was hole 2, hole 1. It was 1 or 2. It was really early. Yeah, it was 2. The league has now changed its rule where we have to putt everything out.
Yeah.
And
No more
have,
gimmies.
I think they even listed it like you can put tape on your putter if it's within 18 inches. Well, I had one that I would say was within 18 inches, but you have to putt it. And I missed.
It was great.
And right then and there, I'm like, that's only one shot. But that, in this, it's really close, the shots. I'm like, I just lost. And it was hole 2 just because of that putt.
And I don't agree.
And I didn't because of that, but in my mind, I felt like I did.
I believe in gimmies. Unless you're playing for money or you're on the PGA Tour.
Well, I guess this is for.
I guess so.
League,
like
yeah.
you're a foot away.
But I think we had our old bot Mike might have missed one. I know he missed one like
yeah,
that.
He
so
did.
not we all, but I mean, it's just those add up. That was a gimme, but I missed it.
From the 916. How weird being the people around me were listening to Carmichael Dave with Jason Ross on my phone, and flight attendants kept yelling at someone else to turn their volume down. Wow. Always bump and run, says somebody. Yeah, always bump and run. No, I don't bump and run. I hit it like I'm trying to bump and run, and I either chunk and stop, or I slam and sprint. There's no bump and run. It really shouldn't be bump and walk.
Yeah.
I don't want to, it's never, I need to figure that out at the house. You get a little net and by the way, do those little plastic wiffly golf balls, do those work?
Yeah. I
mean,
it
does.
it's the same idea.
Is it?
It's
okay.
better if you're doing the real thing.
Question 2, please.
Question 2.
With us being in the dog days of summer, what's an idea you have to fix this stretch of the year?
I mean, I'm just going to go back to, because I was thinking about it again today with the Kawhi Leonard stuff, which we'll get to. Kelly Brothers coming up next, by the way. I am of all the things I think in sports I would like to see happen from a rules standpoint, or if you were a sports commissioner, sports czar, Jason, I can't get out of my head the fact that I see very few to zero negatives for anything involved in moving the NBA season to open Christmas Day.
Yep.
I think that's such it's so rarely do you come up with ideas, which I didn't come up with this. I mean, do ideas happen that are almost perfect? But my goodness, man, starting training camp in mid-November or whatever it would be, Christmas Day is opening. That is opening day for the NBA. Oh my God, it's opening day. It's Christmas. Whether you're watching at home or you're going to the game, and you don't have to have every team play on Christmas. You do it the same you do now. So really, for like the Kings, for example, their opening day would always be the 26th or 27th.
Even after they win that championship?
Then maybe it's the 25th. You're not talking about a huge difference. You're going from basically you're moving it forward 2 months.
Yeah.
Okay. What does that mean? That means that the NBA Finals generally end around June 15th. Now they're going to generally end around August 15th.
We'd be in a conference finals right now.
Right now we would be deep in the playoffs.
We'd be Spurs, Thunder right now.
Right this second, covering that when nothing else is going on, and get out of here with baseball. So that ends in April. Then you've got the draft, that ends in August. Sorry.
Draft at the end of August.
Draft at the end of August.
Summer league, or I guess it's still summer.
Summer, yeah. So summer. So you've got summer league now in September.
Yeah.
Then you've got free agency and all that stuff that goes from October. And then guess what? Late October and much of November, or all of November, are down until training camp
1st,
opens. Yeah. Oh no NBA, but you have the start of college football. You have the start of the NFL. You have baseball. I mean, again, we've talked about this before. Fall, whether with or without the NBA starting, in my opinion, and I think most others, fall is the best sports time of the year.
Yeah.
I think that still happens, and now all of a sudden you have taken the end of June, July, and most of August, and the NBA absolutely owns it. They're not competing with the NFL pretty much at all, with the exception of the NFL draft, and I guess it would be opening training camp, but much better to compete with them now than to compete with them in November, December, January.
Right.
And I'm not, no disrespect to baseball, but unless you're just, you watch baseball, it's just on. Okay, baseball right now is semi-meaningless, and baseball is not basketball or football. It freaking sucks having nothing but baseball on right now. Adding that into me, that solves it. Now we've got year-round badassery.
Yes.
Year-round badassery, and everyone's happy and everyone's cooking.
Yeah, I think it fits really well with the NBA. Just the schedule, the way, some of those games, you'd have less games in the true, I don't know if you'd have less games in the winter.
Yeah.
But, sometimes there's some travel issues and all that. And if you're not starting till Christmas.
Yeah.
That helps you a little bit on the front end. I don't know. I just think all of it makes a lot of sense for the NBA. It really does. And they love Christmas. That's like the launch date.
You know what sucks is that there's going to be if we ever had Adam Silver on, would love to ask him the question. I'm sure he'd have some prepared. He's been asked this before over the years. There's going to be some stock thing about the problem is our TV partners won't because ratings and people don't watch TV. And I disagree. I don't think it's that way anymore. It used to be nobody watches TV on the weekends. Nobody watches TV on Friday night. Nobody watches TV in the summer. That's why TV shows always take their hiatus. It doesn't really work like that anymore. People watch TV whenever.
Yeah.
There's shows that run just in the summertime.
And if there's summertime reruns, then you own it.
Yeah,
you have live NBA playoffs.
That just tells me there's a void that needs to be filled for content. So hurry up and do that.
Yeah.
NBA, stop screwing around. Number 3.
Question 3.
Dave.
Yeah.
You leave for England tonight.
Yeah.
If you could choose one historical sporting event to watch on the plane, what would it be?
Texland says NHL would be all for this change, too. I think that's absolutely right. From the 209, what about the Olympics? The Olympics happen every 4 years. That's the problem. Well, 2 years, but Summer Olympics.
That probably fits better.
That would be better for them.
That's what I'm saying. I couldn't agree with you more. I was thinking about this. Yeah. What sporting event? It would probably be, I don't know if it would be maybe one of my favorite UFCs from back in the day. I don't think it'd be a football game. It wouldn't be a baseball game. You know what that would be? It would be the 2019 Masters when Tiger won.
Oh.
You get 4 rounds.
Yeah.
That would stretch the whole flight for sure. And although I remember Tiger Woods winning, I don't have a great memory as to that chip on 13 or whatever.
Yeah, that's a good one.
I think that would actually be. What would you pick? I know top of your head. But.
Yeah, I was trying to think of if there's anything that I didn't see or saw highlights or know the story that could I pick up or not have the true memory of every minute of that. I was trying to think of a fight.
Yeah.
But I don't know if that's not necessarily my favorite.
Alice Castillo won.
God, that was brutal. Sorry. Also, shouldn't basketball be a Winter Olympic sport?
Yes.
Yeah. That guy had me thinking about the Olympics.
Not if you change the time.
Yeah. I think either way, you're having to take
that affects the league more if it's playing in February.
They'd have to take a 2 week. But other leagues.
Yeah. Why can't they do that for hockey?
We'll take a break. When we come back. Sports business. He's good at it with
Yeah.
Kelly Brothers, whether it's live golf or other things going on in the world. Kelly will get to the bottom of it next.
This is Sactown, baby! Follow Sactown Sports 1140 on Facebook at facebook.com/Sactown Sports. To keep tabs on the Kings, 49ers, UC Davis, and the entire Sactown Sports lineup all season long. Facebook.com/Sactown Sports. Your local sports leader. Sactown Sports 1140.
Sacramento weather is brought to you by Bonnie.
I'm Tamara Berg in the KCRA3 Weather Center for your Thursday. Looks like we'll be heading into a little bit more heat this afternoon. Get out and enjoy the morning. Take advantage of the cooler temperatures. For today, sunshine, light southwest wind, and highs in the upper 90s. You can get the latest forecast on the KCRA3 News and the KCRA3 app.
Oh, the Sacramento heat. Right now, get your AC professionally tuned up for as low as just $59 and enjoy your summer nice and cool. Plumbing, electrical, heating, and air, Bonnie.com. Summer restrictions apply. License 696-355.
Ryan Reynolds here from Mint Mobile. With the price of just about everything going up, we thought we'd bring our prices down. So to help us, we brought in a reverse auctioneer, which is apparently a thing.
Mint Mobile Premium Wireless. How to get 30, 30, how to get 30, how to get 20, 20, 20, how to get 20, 20, how to get 15, 15, 15, 15, just $15 a month? Sold!
Visit mintmobile.com/radio. Upfront payment of $45 for 3 months, $90 for 6 months, or $180 for 12-month plan required. $15 per month equivalent. Taxes and fees extra. Initial plan term only. Greater than 50 gigabytes may be slow when network is busy. See terms.
I know that hiring can be challenging. You need someone to match your role perfectly. Well, now you can meet them fast on ZipRecruiter.
Build your team, build it sooner. Meet your match on ZipRecruiter.
Just head to ZipRecruiter.com/free right now to try it for free. That's ZipRecruiter.com/free.
Meet your match on ZipRecruiter. Try it free.
California's calling. Sun-soaked coasts, forest trails, and fun-filled city nights. With 21 hybrid and electrified Toyota models, there's a ride made for your life. Score summer deals on the 50 MPG Corolla Hybrid and the 51 MPG Camry. Or get 0% APR plus finance cash on the all-electric BZ. Go farther and spend less this summer with Toyota's hybrids, plug-in hybrids, and all-electric EVs. Toyota, let's go places. Offer available through TFS to buyers with premium-rated credit and cannot be combined with other offers. Ends 8/3/26.
Country in the Park 2, presented by your California Army National Guard, October 23rd at Heart Health Park at Cal Expo with Bailey Zimmerman, Russell Dickerson, plus more. Enjoy line dancing, live DJs, mechanical bull, and food trucks. Tickets start at just $70. Country in the Park 2, October 23rd at Heart Health Park at Cal Expo.
Brought to you by Hyatt Vacation Club and Raising Cane's Chicken Fingers. More info at CITPFest.com.
Golf to Go is brought to you by the Hagen Oaks Golf Super Shop. Here's Frank LaRosa.
When your round is going bad, it seems like nothing works. So the So-So Golfer offers 6 tips to save the bad round. First, forget about working on swing mechanics. That creates headworms. Second, tee off with what's working. If your driver isn't working, use a club that does. A 7-iron in the fairway is better than a lost ball. Third, play shots you know how to play. If your second shot looks like a big fade around a tree in the fairway and you just never practice that shot, leave it alone. Take your medicine and hit it back in the fairway. Don't overcomplicate the task at hand. If a simple bump and run will get your ball to the flag, don't try a flop shot that might only catch your buddy in the teeth. And don't give up. It's okay to get upset after a bad shot, but Tiger Woods gives himself 10 paces to vent, and then it's done. Good advice there. And most of all, have fun. It's a game. Remember, you'll have lots of time on the range to work out all those shot frustrations you find on the course. Smile, tip your hat, and get on to the next shot. That's your Golf to Go. I'm Frank LaRosa.
Joining us now on Sports Sense, certified financial planner Kelly Brothers. Kelly is an advisor with CapTrust, one of the nation's largest registered investment advisors. CapTrust counts among its clients numerous pro athletes and pro sports franchises, but most importantly serves many Northern Californians through comprehensive financial planning. Here's Kelly Brothers.
All righty, my dad's favorite segment and many others. Always good to be joined, winter, fall, spring, or summer, by the one, the only Kelly Brothers. Good morning.
Good morning. How are you guys doing?
Great.
You know what? We're doing fantastic. Weekend around the corner. Weather not that great. Played golf last night. Both got closest to the pin, Kelly, on different holes, Jason and myself. How about that?
I never would have expected that.
I don't blame you. You have golfed with us. You have golfed.
Very accurate.
Exactly.
Kidding.
Right.
Yeah,
Exactly.
I'm one to talk.
So we got a lot to cover, including Live Golf. Is it on life support? Is it not? It's going down and under. Oh, they might have funding. There's a lot going on there.
Yeah, turn out the lights almost. It sounds like they're about to just pull the plug on it. They're on the verge of canceling their team championship. This was the final event on the schedule. Supposedly it was going to have $40 million in prize money on the line. It's held outside of Detroit. But we knew that when Saudi Arabia's sovereign wealth fund pulled their funding back in April, that this was going to be a tough go. They wanted to keep going. They wanted to find new investors, new sponsors, but it sounds like they're on life support right now, and they're about ready to turn off the machine. So Live is, and it's an interesting time in golf with the way they move the PGA guys, because you finish the Open, the British Open, and that's kind of it.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just kind of, all right, let's maybe the FedEx Cup will grab your attention, but in terms of majors or really interesting stuff, if the Ryder Cup is not on the line, it's kind of it.
You know, it's interesting, Kelly, like the history of upstart other leagues and other sports entities that have tried to work. Usually you either run out of money or you just didn't have the star power. And the way they started, they had a bunch of names, they had a bunch of money, and they couldn't even make it work. Like, what kind of message is this to any of the other, startup football leagues, startup basketball leagues, all these other things that it's just really hard to make these things work?
It is. And the only ones who, obviously, I guess your best hope is that you somehow find a way to fold into the main league, like the ABA did. But your only hope these days is if you begin operations already with the television contract in place.
Yeah.
That some of these football leagues are trying to do that, but it's very, very difficult to start up something brand new. Although, I don't know, one of the great stories in sports of the last decade has got to be the Savannah Bananas, the way they just created a team and a league and an entire new way of playing a sport without even, without any of that. They just went for it.
I'm going to put you on the spot, Kelly, because I know you can hit the curveball.
Okay. All right.
And I don't expect you to have the perfect answer here. I just want to try to think outside the box. I have a long-standing theory when it comes. You mentioned football. And I'm no financial advisor like you, but I imagine that if I had friends of means and they came to me for advice and said, we're thinking of investing in this, there's this new XFL or whatever type football league that is not going to compete with the NFL. It's going to be in the different part of the season, but we've got franchises here, and here that are all set up, and we're really looking to be kind of an alternative to the NFL since it's so popular. My financial advice to them would be, whatever you're going to invest, make sure you take it in cash and then come over to my house and pile that cash in my backyard, and I will go grab some lighter fluid. We'll light it on fire, and we'll actually get more fun out of that and possibly a better return than if you did this. Time and time and time again, we have seen these leagues pop up. We have seen rich people that are obviously smart. They got their money somehow. They invest, and then magically, weirdly enough, it always goes under. My theory, I know I'm doing a big build here, there's got to be some sort of thing, Kelly, where they do this stuff and they know that they might lose. And then if they lose, they can back out the losses from some other thing they had. Is there a tax loophole that makes the hurt on these losses maybe even beneficial for these rich guys? There's got to be something to them doing this.
I think yes, there. I mean, if you lose all your money, yes, you can deduct that in your taxes. Yes, but I think this is just about ego overtaking good business sense in many cases. You see it in sports, you see it in vineyards and wine companies. People just want to be known as I own a vineyard, or I own a piece of a sports team, or And when I think back on Sacramento's history, there have been people who just wanted to own part of a sports team. And then there was a guy like Fred Anderson. And Fred truly saw this, because I remember speaking with him about this, God rest his soul. But Fred really saw this as a way of lifting the standard of living in the Sacramento area by investing in various sports ventures. Alex Spanos was the same way. With some of the investments he made at Sac State to get the Olympic trials years ago and that sort of thing. So I think there's three pieces here for a lot of these guys. There's a business deal, and what can they build off that business deal? We know a lot of these now have to do with the development that goes in around a stadium or an arena. There's the business deal. There's the for hometown people, there's, hey, what can I do to improve the place I love? And then there's pure unadulterated ego, just wanting to own. So and for each of them, it's a different kind of mix.
Interesting.
Kelly, we got a big sport about to begin. College football's on the horizon. The college football playoff is gaining even more and more momentum, talking about even growing to 24 potentially. But how about the sponsorship element of that? I'm sure people are trying to get their hands into what seems to be a big money-making venture here.
You know, the interesting thing about this, Jason, to me, is that when you're the first mover in this world, you risk either being seen as a genius or a fool, okay? And right now, you got a little bit of both. The Big 12 and Monster Energy signed a partnership. And so, I mean, for example, the regular season games in men and women's basketball in the Big 12 are going to be referred to as Monster Energy Big 12 basketball on TV and any of their marketing. Same thing for football. So Monster Energy is giving the Big 12 $20 million a year to the entire conference. And that looked like a good deal because no one had anything to compare it to until Ohio State signed a deal for $17 million. And 3 hours later, Notre Dame announced a deal for somewhere between 18 and 20 million for one school, each of those. And here you got the Big 12 going, oh man, we completely underpriced what the market could have been. So, but yeah, you're going to see these naming rights and the whole, one logo on the uniform and how that works. And so Cal has a deal now, and a number of different deals. Most of them are relatively modest, but obviously Ohio State and Notre Dame would both be near the top. I don't think Texas has signed a deal yet. I would expect that would be a pretty big one too.
Yeah, there's money to be made. And on one hand, it's like a lot of people don't know this, but all the stadium naming rights that we see now, that started here at Arco Arena. Yeah. That was numero uno. And I remember the discourse back then was like, God, just what's next? What are you going to name? What are you? This is garbage. And now it's a regular thing. And so oftentimes when these things come up and there's blowback, it's like, okay, that's now. But trust me when I say at some point it's going to be like, and that's Derrick Henry with the pull-and weed eater first down. Let's go. That's all going to happen. We talked about this quite a bit yesterday, Kelly. One of our favorite topics is how college football will eventually end up and fix itself. And we talked about promotion, relegation, the Super League. We've done all that before. But also the idea of, and we see this kind of coming around, but separate entities straight up owning college football teams. Like that University of Alabama would actually have an owner that ran it as a separate business, and the college itself would get 40% off the top of all gross profits, et cetera, et cetera. I really do think that may end up being part of this future where imagine these colleges being able to do that. What would Notre Dame honestly, if you're an investor and you want to buy Notre Dame football and you have to give, let's say, 30% of the profits to Notre Dame, but that gives you 70% to recruit players, pay for players, improve stadiums, whatever it may be, and now you are the owner of Notre Dame or Alabama or Florida State football, what kind of fee? Is Notre Dame football selling for $2 billion? I don't know, but I got to think it's in that ballpark.
Yeah, and then you run into the question too, Dave, of okay, if someone wants to give money to Notre Dame football, now it's not tax deductible if you're giving it to an actual business.
Yeah.
So that you run into that as well. I did want to point out, since you brought it up, Arco Arena. Arco paid $750,000 that first year. I mean, that wouldn't even sniff what Ann Fong is paying these days.
Hey, before we wrap, Kelly, forgive my memory. Did you and I talk? Did the three of us talk about the Seahawks purchase and tax implications? I know I've had this conversation on the air, but I really wanted to ask you, and it's going to be embarrassing if I did and I don't remember. Did it? My question was, because the money, the $9.6 billion or whatever it was for the Seahawks, I had been told by others, a couple of other sports owners in a different league, that a lot of people are watching that to see how the tax implications are being handled, because the purchase is going to the Paul Allen Fund or whatever, which, as I understand, is a 501c3. Are there going to be some sort of tax implications in the positive for the guy from the Niners that ended up purchasing them? Have I asked you about that before? Apologies.
I don't think.
Okay.
I mean, maybe Jason and I talked about it while you were gone.
Okay.
I think one week. I wondered the same thing. I wondered if the number would be even higher under the idea that any other team you buy, $9 billion, it's after tax money. You're just spending $9 billion.
Yep.
But with the Seahawks, could you have gone to Jody Allen, Paul Allen's sister, and said, hey, I'm going to give you $12 million, but I'm going to give you $5 billion for the team, and then make a $7 billion donation to the Paul Allen Foundation.
That's right.
Which is tax deductible to me, and therefore much cheaper dollars. So I didn't hear or read anything about that on the front end, but you're absolutely right in saying that according to Paul Allen's estate plan, this is all going to charity. So it would make some sense, but I haven't seen it.
Be very interesting to follow.
Yep.
All right, my man. We will talk to you this time next week. As always, an amazing segment. And hey, have a wonderful week. Hey, stay cool, Kelly. Stay cool this
Thanks,
weekend.
Dave. Good to see you both. Have a good weekend.
Take care. That is the excellent Kelly Brothers joining us each and every week to talk about sports business. From the 916, is Sam back on? I think this is our guy, Drunk Neighbor John. Is Sam back on the radio at 8? They got home last night after blah, blah, blah. Be funny. Nope, Sam will be on tomorrow.
Yeah. Give him a day to recover.
No, I got home late. I can't talk on the phone. I can't do a radio show for 20 minutes.
I know I'm shamelessly pumping the poll here.
I mean, maybe if you got to sleep. We'll take a break. When we come back, we'll go around the NFL, including, I don't know about a retirement, but one of those players in the Hall of Good that is moving on from the only team I think he's ever known, and Aaron Donald update as well. We got all kinds of stuff for you next.
Take Sactown Sports with you everywhere you go with the Sactown Sports app. The most in-depth coverage of the Kings and 49ers. A library of written and video content. And all your favorite personalities all in one place. Download the Sactown Sports app today and get in on the action. Your local sports leader. Sactown Sports 1140.
With Progressive's Name Your Price tool, you can choose the best coverage option for you. Because you know you. Like, you know you can't cook. You're not one of those people who say that they can, but when people come over for dinner, they find out the hard way, you can't. You can't even microwave popcorn, and that's literally just one button. Plus, measuring and patience are huge parts of cooking, and that's just not you. Only you know you. So get coverage options within your budget with Progressive's Name Your Price tool. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates. Price and coverage match limited by state law.
Wait, everything on this IHOP value menu is just $6?
I told you it was amazing. A huge plate of pancakes, bacon, and eggs is just $6.
Wow.
There's also French toast, a ham and cheese omelet, and oh, they got a BLT and fries now.
Okay, we're coming here every day.
You don't have to tell me twice.
Feast for just $6 with the IHOP value menu. $7 in some locations, available every day for a limited time at participating restaurants in the U.S. Hours may vary. No substitutions. Not valid with other discounts or promotions. Prices may vary.
Get as loud as you can for Monster Jam!
The one and only Monster Jam. Packed with stunts, smiles, and jaw-dropping skills. See the world's best drivers tear up the dirt in your favorite Monster Jam trucks. Like Gravedigger, El Toro Loco, Sparkle Smash, and more. Only at Monster Jam. Coming to Golden One Center August 15th and 16th. Brought to you by BKT Tires and Morgan & Morgan. Specially priced Saturday night tickets available.
Hi, I'm Justin Gingery. One of the most common questions I receive is, what makes us different from other law firms? At Gingery, Hammer & Associates, we handle your case from beginning to the end. Whether your case reaches a settlement, whether it must go into litigation, or whether it has to go all the way to trial, we will be with you along the entire way. And because we are committed to your case, we are as invested as you are in making sure you get the outcome you deserve.
When you get an injury, just call Gingery.
Cheap, cheap.
That's the sound of savings happening right now at Elk Grove Honda. You remember, right? Elk Grove Hondas are still cheap. And right now you'll find a good deal more on new Honda gas and hybrid Accords, Civics, CRVs, and more fuel-efficient Elk Grove Hondas. Every sale is done right here, under the flag in the Elk Grove Auto Mall. Come see why generations of families return again and again to Elk Grove Honda in the Elk Grove Auto Mall, because Elk Grove Hondas are
cheap.
Capital Casino is conveniently located in downtown, 411 16th Street, and has been a part of the greater Sacramento area for over 20 years. They offer the best variety of games in the region in a safe and friendly environment, and there's plenty of parking, all well lit and monitored by security. Come have a great meal at the cafe and restaurant inside. Capital Casino has the best food, the best service, and the best action. But please always remember to gamble responsibly. 1-800-GAMBLER.
The IRS finally caught up with Louie.
I hadn't paid my taxes in 8 years. I owed the IRS a lot of money.
Louie was in deep trouble.
We're going to take your house, put a lien on your bank account, garnish your pay. They don't care. They're going to take your paycheck.
Louie found out about Optima Tax Relief, the leading tax resolution firm. A-plus rated by the Better Business Bureau, they've resolved over $3 billion for their clients.
Optima Tax, they help me. They calm me down. They make me feel comfortable, and I trust them.
Louie has a lot to be thankful for.
I don't owe the IRS anymore, and I'm able to live a comfortable life, a lot better life. It was because of Optima Tax.
For tax help you can trust, call Optima now for a free consultation. Take it from Louie.
If you owe the IRS, don't go it alone. Give Optima Tax a call. They can help you.
Call 800-375-2322. 800-375-2322. 800-375-2322.
Optima Tax Relief.
Testimonial from an actual client. Some restrictions apply. For complete details, please visit OptimaTaxRelief.com.
Carmichael Dave.
He has very good sources, and he just kind of tells it as it is and gets to the point.
Jason Ross.
He has a lot of pretty smart things to say.
He's good at what he does.
On Sactown Sports.
Welcome back. I got a lot of interesting things to say. Do you have something interesting to say right now, Jason?
Nope. Yeah, back to you.
I have something lame to say. Sad news. Former Packer running back Amon Green has revealed he has been diagnosed with Parkinson's. He played 12 seasons in the NFL. He's in his late 40s, I think, too. 8 of those with the Packers. I've always been a huge fan of Amon Green. I was living in Nebraska briefly, but I was living in Omaha when he was playing for Tommy Osborne's Nebraska Cornhuskers. There's some players that are so, and he had a great NFL career, don't get me wrong. I mean, not a Hall of Fame career, but he had a good NFL career. Dude, Amon Green was so good at Nebraska. And it's such a different, if anyone has ever lived, listening right now, if anyone has ever lived in a blue chip college football town, it is a different thing. It is a different animal than pretty much any other sport you can imagine. And especially in a place like Nebraska, where your closest major league teams are in Denver, are in Kansas City, or in St. Louis. They got nothing there. They have Nebraska football.
And it's a big deal.
It is everything. Every Saturday, it's so quaint, but if you've experienced it, it's awesome. everybody would have two flags out front. They'd have their American flag, and they'd have their Nebraska Cornhusker red flag out there, or the white with the red. Everyone would be talking about the game coming up, and then I haven't been to every part of the country, but I know in the Midwest, most houses have basements. We don't really have basements here.
No, not many.
Not many. But pretty much every house has a basement, and the thing is 90% of those houses, those are just built-in man caves waiting to happen. So the amount of times I would go to a friend's house, and their man cave they'd have like like either carpet, or more often than not, they'd have that like astroturfy grass as the carpet. And then you've got your TV, your couches. Some people would just have like a couch and a TV. Hey, no problem. This one guy, oh my God, dude, he had a little mini bar. He had a couple of TVs, all this memorabilia, and everybody, they're almost all potlucks. Everybody makes something. You come over, you pregame, you eat, you drink, you watch the game. Now, those times, Nebraska pretty much won. They were contending for a national championship for most of those years in the 90s. So more often than not, you're happy afterwards. Game wraps up late afternoon or whatever, generally. Then it's time to barbecue and hang out. It was just the coolest Saturdays, and I'm going off script here, but with a guy like Amon Green, guys like him, Tommy Frazier, the late Lawrence Phillips, who obviously went through a lot of issues, but when he was at Nebraska, he was unstoppable. So it just always, look, anybody who has either dealt with or had a family member that has dealt with Parkinson's. My grandfather passed from Parkinson's, lived with us his last 2 years. When he had it, knows what a horrific disease that is cumulatively as well. And then when you see these superheroes that play these games, get that, something like that. It just reminds us we're all humans. There is speaking of college football, there is a recruit, 2028 recruit, in no rush to make a big decision, but a pair of Big Ten schools have emerged very early for him, a blue chip prospect. LeGarrette Blount Jr. Yeah.
When did his dad have him? At 14?
That's what I'm saying. What the hell, dude? That is another one of those triggers where you're like, wow, I am. And by the way, there are players that we rooted for as rookies that are now grandparents. That's the other one. It's one thing when they have a kid.
Right.
But, there are people out there right now, you're listening right now, and you're in your 20s or teens right now, and I'm telling you, the first time you hear about Duke signing blue chip prospect Darius Acuff III, it's going to hit you, man. Yeah. It is absolutely going to hit you. Also, some broadcasting news happening. Earlier today, DAZN, D-A-Z-N, DAZN, announced that they and the Timberwolves have announced a local media rights partnership that will provide fans with an entirely new flexible viewing experience. This is their release, so it's going to be flowery. This direct-to-fan streaming offering will make DAZN the franchise's exclusive home for Timberwolves basketball throughout its local broadcast territory, providing access to Timberwolves games and broader team content through a new team-branded subscription service. Fans can also enjoy 15 free games available during the regular season. And then, Jason, also, yesterday, DAZN announced media rights partnerships with the Knicks, Yankees, Rangers, Nets, Devils, and Islanders, and Sabres, making DAZN the exclusive streaming home of MSG Networks and Yes Network content.
Wow.
I would like to carry some of this into the next segment with your permission.
Sure.
Because I think it's high time we had a little bit of a conversation about the future of sports broadcasting and your Sacramento Kings, which is going to be very I'm going to be very delicate with this, okay? But I think it's fair to talk about what could be on the horizon. And let me just say in the beginning of this, I have no idea, but I think I can guess. So let's move along with that. We also need to get around the NFL, including DeMarcus Cousins in Vegas.
He's the starting quarterback now.
By the way, he lives in Vegas, by the way.
It could be him.
That's two Cousins in Vegas. Cousins and I. We have a starter being named, at least in training camp in Vegas as well. We also want to clean up the Aaron Donald stories, and we'll go around the NFL. And I want to talk a little bit about sports broadcasting and what it means for you in the future next.
But first,
I would like to, I know I talked about Ram trucks yesterday. Let's talk, we mentioned it earlier. Let's talk about Jeep Wranglers right now. And specifically our friends at Hoblet Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram in Woodland. The 4th of July sales event, I've been telling you all week, getting extended because the deals were just so gosh darn good. The best deals of the year, and they want to keep the savings going for you and you and you. Explore California like never before in a new 2026 Jeep Wrangler Sport. When you save up to $8,500 off MSRP, whether you like off-roading, camping, or exploring, this is the Jeep for you. And you're not going to find a better price. You just won't. It's one of the most iconic models that really gets back to its roots. My wife had one for years, loved it. And iconic really is the best way to describe the Jeep Wrangler, but Hoblet is just so much more than Jeeps. Whether you're looking for, whatever you're looking for, you can find it at Hoblet with their certified pre-owned super center. Over 200 vehicles and over 50 under $300,000. Hold on a second. All of their vehicles are under $300,000. Let me be clear as I move the comma over. Over 50 vehicles under $30,000. Search, select, and save through their whole inventory at HobletDodge.com. Unbeatable prices, unbeatable selection. Nobody beats Hoblet, period. Sports broadcasting and your Sacramento Kings and other teams when we come back.
This is Sactown, baby! Follow Sactown Sports 1140 on Facebook at Facebook.com/Sactown Sports to keep tabs on the Kings, 49ers, UC Davis, and the entire Sactown Sports lineup all season long. Facebook.com/Sactown Sports. Your local sports leader. Sactown Sports 1140.
This is the story of the one. As a safety manager at a manufacturing plant, he does everything he can to keep his coworkers safe. From finding ways to reduce risks to keeping safety supplies in stock. And for that, he relies on Grainger. Grainger offers a broad range of quality products and next-day delivery, so he can always play it safe. Call 1-800-GRAINGER, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
Sacramento weather is brought to you by Bonnie.
I'm Tamara Berg in the KCRA3 Weather Center for your Thursday. Looks like we'll be heading into a little bit more heat this afternoon. Get out and enjoy the morning. Take advantage of the cooler temperatures. For today, sunshine, light southwest wind, and highs in the upper 90s. You can get the latest forecast on the KCRA3 News and the KCRA3 app.
Oh, the Sacramento heat. Right now, get your AC professionally tuned up for as low as just $59 and enjoy your summer nice and cool. Plumbing, electrical, heating, and air, Bonnie.com. Summer restrictions apply. License 696-355.
So, I need hamburgers, sodas, ice, and a DJ.
A DJ?
Relax, Pa. With T-Mobile, we're saving when we bundle home internet and phone lines.
Oh, wow! Here to bundle and save big. Stay connected con tu gente with 4 lines from T-Mobile with fast, easy-to-set-up 5G home internet and save up to $1,000 a year. Switch now on T-Mobile.com/conectate. Savings based on third line free via monthly bill credits. Internet discount with $15 in monthly bill credits and auto-pay discount. Qualifying credit required. Credits will stop if you cancel any lines or change plans. Visit T-Mobile.com.
You're still glowing, flirting, grooving. You've still got it. But your immune system weakens as you age, making it harder to fight illnesses like pneumococcal pneumonia and RSV. Vaccines are a key part of any health routine and can help protect you from getting really sick. Ask your doctor or pharmacist which vaccines you need. See more at PfizerForAll.com. Sponsored by Pfizer.
If the world were like a Sleep Number mattress, everything would adapt for your comfort. Your coffee would never get cold. your flight would always be on time, and your mattress would always respond to you and your unique sleep needs. Sleep Number mattresses are designed to respond to your body and shift with your changing life, helping you fall asleep faster and stay asleep longer. To experience a whole new world of comfort, visit a Sleep Number store or go to sleepnumber.com. Sleep Number, to a good life sleep.
KHTK HD1 Sacramento, KYMX HD3 Sacramento.
Sactown Sports 1140, your local sports leader. The Carmichael Dave Show.
He's on the microphone when he's not on the microphone. He's playing a song, and when he's not playing a song, he's on the microphone, and then boom.
With Jason Ross.
No, he didn't. Yes, he did.
Call or text at 916-339-1140.
It's the Carmichael Dave Show with Jason Ross on Sactown Sports.
All right, from the you can text this again. I can see him. 916-339-1140. Okay. Oh, you did good because I don't know how to. Thank you. From the 424. Hello. To start a conversation with Honda of downtown Los Angeles, please respond yes. Yes. That's just so random, dude. That'll be fun, though. Before we went to break, we talked about DAZN.
I just realized why you got that text.
Why did I get that text?
Dave loves LA.
Oh,
Dave loves it.
Yeah, well done. We were talking about what happened. Oh, now I see I'm ADDing here. I'm sorry. I'm looking at. I was just switching off the YouTube chat. This guy I don't recognize, and sorry if you've been in the chat before. Chris says, big problems with the radio app right now. Segments repeating, sound cutting out, two Dave voices talking about different things overlapped. Does that sound? I don't know. The thing is, I'm only seeing one. Usually when that happens, we get like 50 of those. So I wonder if that's us or user error. But we'll find out. If it's us, we'll take care of it. We talked about DAZN and their deal with the Minnesota Timberwolves. Mm-hmm. They also have deals with all the New York teams. But unlike Minnesota, I'm not clear on everything with the New York stuff. I'll just stick to Minnesota. They mentioned that it's a direct-to-consumer thing, and 15 Timberwolves games a year will be free. What does that mean? That means, okay, the rest are going to be pay. You're going to now think about when you have an add-on like a Peacock or an ESPN or whatever it may be, UFC, whatever. You're paying extra for the app on your phone, on your smart TV, whatever it may be, and then you're accessing it there, and that's how you watch the games.
Right.
The NBA has already said they're trying to centralize all of the basically getting away from the RSNs, regional sports networks. NBC Sports California, for example, has been mentioned many times as one of, and NBC Sports in general, has been mentioned many times as one of the entities that's trying to get away from that. They want to get out of that part of the business.
The NBA said this?
No, that's I think I read that in Andrew March.
Okay, because I was going to say the NBA just signed deals with ABC, ESPN, NBC, Peacock, Amazon.
Yeah, no. We're talking about the regional sports networks. Yeah, national, no. Those are all they're in there. And then you might say, well, hold on a second though. What about the NBA League Pass, which I already, I have it, you have it, many of you have it. Well, the way that would almost certainly work is you would have the NBA League Pass for out-of-market games. And then you would have, for the home games, you would pay for the add-on for your home market would basically be blocked, I would imagine. So that's separate or not cannibalized. Or if you have NBA League Pass, maybe that's thrown in as an add-on or they get a percentage. I don't know. I don't know how it's going to work. But the days, I think, of getting, air quotes, for free NBA television and radio broadcasts. And let me start by saying this. I don't know. Even though we are the radio partner of the Kings, I have, as hard as it may be to believe, I don't, you don't, we have no knowledge of what the Kings are planning to do. I don't know anything. I haven't heard anything. I haven't had any conversations. I haven't asked. None of that. So their business is their business. But I think it's fair to guess, Kings fans, that at some point, and you saw this, they launched Kings Plus about a month ago. And right now it's a lot of Deuce and Mo doing interviews and extra content, and they do the very well done behind the scenes little kind of running the run. Thank you, the documentary. A lot of really good content. And I remember I saw that. This is just me talking here, and I went, "Oh, okay, here we go. Like this is starting right now. You can go and Kings Plus all day long right now." But that seems to be the perfect beginning to where in a year or two or whenever it may be. And I don't know how long the Comcast deal and NBC Sports California deal runs. I don't know what the buyouts are. I don't know any of that. But at some point, I would say, Jason, within the next 5 years, I'd give it 5 years, I would bet the same amount that I would bet the Kings would finish over 21.5 this year on wins. That's all going to be some form of paper. It's going to be some form of app where you're going to have the Kings and Kings Plus app, and they're going to tie, maybe if you're a season ticket holder, you get it for free. They can tie it in. You get discounts on team merchandise. There's all kinds of stuff they can do with that. But in order to get, the Kings games, maybe not all, maybe some, but in order to get Kings, if you want to see all 82, I don't know what the price point would be. Could be $4.99 a month. Could be $9.99 a month. Could be $19. I do not know, but I think that's where the NBA especially is going right now when it comes to their broadcasts.
And it almost makes you wonder if someone could come above all of that, much like when cable started.
Yeah.
It's like, hey, we'll give you ESPN, we'll give you HBO, we'll give you if you buy this package.
Mm-hmm.
So is some sports entity, ESPN, or something else new that we haven't even talked about, or DAZN or whatever. Or even including all of you can get Peacock, YouTube, everything, Amazon, if you buy Dave's, the Dave app, or whatever.
Great app.
Yeah.
Well, like Paramount, I've been a Paramount subscriber, Paramount Plus for a couple 3 years now, for other reasons, and then they got the UFC, and now I can watch all the UFC pay-per-views or former pay-per-views now and all their past content. For me, Paramount, because I am a huge UFC fan and I like a lot of their regular content, I think Paramount might be that gives me the most value probably, especially considering I think it's $10 a month, and one UFC pay-per-view is $70. So I'm 2 UFC pay-per-views would pay for it more than free, or $140. What will be interesting with the basketball version, if in fact that's what happens, is I don't know, NBC Sports and NBC Sports California do their own thing, but even affecting us right here. If the Kings are bringing everything in-house, that would include our broadcast. So effectively, that would leave them to do all of that, and then you'd have your outside coverage of the team. And there's advantages and disadvantages to that. But to your point, it also may be a situation where hopefully you can centralize it. So, for example, I've never subscribed to DAZN, and if I would have in the past, it would have been to watch a couple of their Canelo Alvarez fights. But if now all of a sudden I can do that as an alternative to where instead of me getting the NBA League Pass, I can get the NBA on DAZN, and then on top of that I get all their fight coverage and all. Well, now all of a sudden maybe it makes a lot of sense, but I guarantee that ain't going to be $4.99 a month.
Right.
I just the way everything works.
Yeah.
Well,
and you're seeing more teams. I mean, the Kings used to have it on the TV side. Remember Maloof Sports Entertainment? They owned the TV broadcast and then had it on different entities, and then it kind of switched to NBC Sports California and Bay Area, or the Warriors and Kings are on different entities there. But I could see it going that way.
I think that's exactly how it will go, and then it becomes as far as broadcast teams go, whether it's G-Man, you, Katie, Mark, Deuce, Mo, everybody on the broadcast now, and kind of right now it's like. the Kings, and as I understand it, like the Kings and NBC Sports California kind of partner on that stuff and weigh in with each other and make that decision. I don't know how that would go. I don't know if that now all of a sudden becomes a part of the network, the network decision. If they're the ones making the call as to who's bringing it, it is a wild west, if you will, that kind of like college football where things are just changing all over the place and we don't know. But it all does come down to back in the day, it was like, oh, man, DirecTV cable, it's so expensive. You brought this up many times, and you're right. Oh, my God, I'm paying this, and that. Oh, I can just get YouTube TV for $39 a month. Let me do that. Okay, well, now it's $82 a month. And now I need Paramount, and I need Netflix, and I need Hulu, and I need ESPN, and I need Disney, and I need Amazon Prime. And by the way, I have all of those. I haven't done this in a long time, mainly because it's like if somebody doesn't want to go to the doctor and get the x-ray because you don't want the news.
Yeah.
I think maybe on the plane, the project for me, and I'll try to remember to do this, to have it on Monday, is what did I pay last month for all of my television? And I think I'm going to be very disappointed because I also have a feeling, I think I have one or I think I actually have one or two. It might be HBO Max. I think I might accidentally have one or two subscriptions that I'm doubling up, where like I'm paying for it through YouTube TV, but I also am paying for it directly through Apple or something. Like that gets yes, and it gets confusing because I'm like, well, ultimately I'd just like to run everything through YouTube because that's my broadcaster. But it's almost like when you change debit cards. And then you have to go through and figure out what the hell you had as an automatic payment that you have to. It's such a pain in the you-know-what. Times, they are a-changing. Yeah. Oh, and I just bought MGM Plus so I could watch, I don't know what the hell it was, but they had a bunch of other stuff. Discovery. I have Discovery Channel because I like the Alton Brown show. You get Food Network with it and then all the nature-y shows. I have
Isn't that with HBO?
What, Food Network?
Discovery.
I don't think so. I know that they merged as a company, but maybe you're right. Wait, hold on, dude.
Because I'm getting a lot of Shark Week stuff on there.
Stupid Shark Week. I said Shark Week.
You did. I was thinking the same thing.
I didn't mean to. Now, I'd watch that.
You would?
I mean,
he wants to see it touch the cotton.
Did you frost the cake? Is Discovery Channel part of HBO Max? Yes. Son of a bee. Well, I'm still paying for it, I think.
Multiple times.
Food Network, TLC. That was the Magnolia Network. Is that the thing with Tom Cruise?
No, I think that's Chip and Joanna.
Chip and Joanna.
Gaines, right? Is that them?
Magnolia Network?
See if I'm right.
Dude, if you're right, what'd you say, Chip and who? Dale? Joanna Gaines. And then, Magnolia.
Came out. I know there's something about Magnolia.
They're the co-owners and founder of Magnolia, a New York Times best-selling author.
Or maybe that's not the Magnolia Network. I don't know.
What is the... Hey, everybody, welcome in. Magnolia Network. It's an American cable and streaming about... And home renovation programming curated by Chip and Joanna Gaines. How the hell do you even know that? How do you know that?
I don't know. Useless stuff.
I mean, useful.
I've seen them before.
That was absolutely insane.
Seen their show and then saw something about Magnolia with them. So that's why.
Ridiculous, dude, that you know that. The founders of the Magnolia lifestyle brand focuses on personality-driven lifestyle content, including home construction, renovation, cooking, gardening, arts, and design.
Well, it's a pretty new network.
It says it's originally launched in 1999. Well, that was DIY. Isn't that the one where they have backyard crashers or something?
Yeah.
Jody Bacon had that
She
done.
did. I was on that episode.
Were you really?
Yeah, I helped. I helped on the
Really?
project. Yeah.
Did you see it? You don't remember Jason on it?
I don't
He kept
remember.
going, whoa, this is crazy.
No, play the real clip. Play the other one.
Whoa, this is crazy.
Oh, yeah, that was the one.
I didn't know you were. I don't know that.
I don't know if I think there's background of, me walking around carrying concrete or something, or carrying a bag of soil.
Really?
Yeah. But yeah, no,
You would just hear in the background, hit.
Whoa, this is crazy.
I want to know where I can.
Yeah, where were you to help?
Probably out of town.
Dave and I didn't get the invite.
Yeah, that's probably what it was.
Dave probably did.
Doubt it. That's funny.
Yeah, she was.
I will say
backyard
Jody's
crashers.
acting in that episode was fantastic.
Oscar worthy.
You saw it?
Yeah.
A long time ago now.
I would like to see it. I think that would be actually kind of fun. What was that? Let me ask a question. And I'm just curious. I'm not trying to. What was the hair situation like when it was on for you?
For me?
Yeah, what stage were you at?
I probably had
Same as now, or
no?
No?
It was pre-shaved. Yeah, so
Oh,
whatever was
coify?
left hanging
Okay,
on.
all right.
I think because it had to be that had to be more than 15 years ago, maybe more. Yeah.
So Jody was around mid-40s. Still looked young.
Mm-hmm. It might be longer than that.
I found the episode.
You did? Of course you found it.
What's the title of it?
It is called Island Waterfall.
Oh yeah.
But the picture that they use of her for the scene is crazy.
Wait.
Why don't you see it?
Yeah, why don't I see it?
It's on Tubi.
Ah.
To be or not to be? Hold on. Why is Route 23 on the phone? Probably no chance she picks up. I gotta know some things.
I don't know if she's on the air.
I'm honestly so. I'm gonna. Wait, is this?
No.
I'm so afraid. I've got my finger on the button. Because if she did know it was me, she will sometimes answer the phone with a swear. Oh, God, she did look young. Wow.
What year is it, Chris? Does it say?
Please leave your...
Wow, she looks really young.
Yeah. It might have been, I don't know. It was a long time ago.
I would do that. I want them to. Are they still around? Give me some backyard crashers at my house.
Yeah, she needed some help. So there's a bunch of us that helped out.
Okay, and that's very nice of you. But let me ask you this: was there anything? Not that you need it, but was there anything provided? Like not that you got paid, but was there like food and drink?
I think there was. Yeah, I think there was food, if I remember right. I think there was food and drink. Yeah, is my guess. And it wasn't like, I want to say it was one day, maybe two. I don't know. It wasn't very long.
I mean, that's like when your friends ask you to help them move and you do. And it's like,
yeah,
you know.
I've done that a lot. And that stage is kind of gone, which
is
nice.
Same. I was a go-to. Now, I didn't own a truck. Truck guy always gets asked. But I was a moose and could carry stuff.
Yeah.
So you can't say no. I tend to, I think part of it is I think a lot of people our age now just don't move.
True.
Or if they move, they get movers.
Yeah,
like
I'm not putting my friends through that.
Yeah. Kirk Cousins, according to first year with the Raiders head coach Clint Kubiak, is QB1 right now to be in camp. Jason, there's no way for you to know the answer to this, but do you buy it?
I do. I think it makes the most sense present day. I mean, I'm sure they want to get the keys to the car as quickly as possible to Mendoza, but Cousins has been through all the battles.
Yeah.
And really, what are you saying? He's taking the first team reps. Like, they don't even have a game yet. So there's no, maybe you just eliminate the question being asked.
Yeah,
by
it's
saying
not
this.
a thing.
It's like, no, Kirk Cousins is QB1 right now. Maybe the question would be, well, when do you make your further evaluation? I don't know. I think they could just do this, have him start with the first group, and then Mendoza will get his reps.
It makes me wonder how much goes into their play. Like, oh, Cousins is clearly ahead of Mendoza right now in this, and this. And how much of it goes into philosophy, or it's like we could start either one of them, but we really want to have Mendoza on the bench for the first year.
Yeah.
Or first few games. I don't know that I like the idea of switching, other than injury, switching mid-season, other than injury or poor performance, obviously. Right. I mean, let's be honest, Kirk Cousins is still a very serviceable quarterback.
Absolutely. They could start him and be fine.
But we've seen, and we've talked about this many times before, we've seen two different ways work. We've seen the Aaron Rodgers / Jordan Love way, which is you're on the bench for a couple of years carrying a clipboard, and then
which was the more common way at one point, not anymore.
Not anymore. And then you had the classic. I always refer to Peyton Manning and Troy Aikman, who both I think went 1-15 each their first years after being drafted number 1. They were thrown right into the fray. They got knocked all over the place, and they ended up obviously being first ballot Hall of Famers. But then you wonder, okay, well, for every Peyton Manning or Troy Aikman, how many, what's his name, Richardson with the Colts, or hell, even Sam Darnold's, or guys that even to a lesser, much different extent, but even a Jared Goff who really didn't start thriving until recently.
Yeah, I mean, I think you want to see. Let's look at some others: Christian Ponder, Jake Locker, like high picks, and you go, we got to figure out if they're our guy or they're not. Blake Bortles.
Josh Rosen.
Yeah. Then you find out, and they find out quickly, and they draft Kyler Murray the next year and already move on.
Trey Lance.
Yeah. So you can speed up the clock on your investment. Yeah. I don't know if you're doing them any good. I think you can maybe argue each way on that too. But Cousins is – I think there would be no issue at all. The only issue of Kirk Cousins starting to me for the Raiders is why isn't Mendoza?
Yeah, and that's what I'm wondering.
Is that an indictment on Mendoza, or is it just like, are you just trying to win 9-10 games?
That's right.
Which is nothing wrong with that.
Wow.
But I think the thought process behind Kirk Cousins was, we're drafting a rookie number 1 overall. We need him to have a veteran presence for him to learn the NFL. Would it be better off for him to learn the NFL behind Cousins or in front of Cousins? And, I think that's the argument, but you draft Mendoza to play him at some point here.
Well, and that's what we were talking about. Like, is it stats and ability? Is it philosophy? Is it a combination of both as to why Cousins is starting? Also, and again, I think this is just another fantastic move by the Raiders. Not only do you have somebody there to compete with Mendoza, which is great, not just like the Kings with Darius Acuff. I know it's different, but he knows he's a starting point guard day one. There's no competition there. Right. There's no competition there. Cousins knows he has to, or Mendoza knows he has to compete. Not that I think he wouldn't have. He doesn't strike me as a lollygagger, but by all accounts, Kirk Cousins is a wonderful teammate and role model, and a guy that both Kirk Cousins, and we've seen some of the videos, Kirk Cousins and Fernando Mendoza have very similar energy. Mm-hmm. They have, it seems like they have very similar personalities. I was just talking about a coworker. They both kind of seem a little bit like Labrador retrievers, just panting and happy and wagging their tails, and just so they have this vim and vigor for life and excitement and saying stuff, and like speaking of Ted Lasso, that Diego what's his face, always running around saying football is life. It's running around saying his own name and just being happy every day. So and that's part of the culture thing with them as well. Even though I'm sure there's a couple of players that are like, can you just calm down, please? We're trying to kill people here on the field. We'll take a break. Let's move on to the 49ers. Brandon Ayuk taking more shots. Ricky Pearsall issues. And the Niners already dealing with too many injuries. We'll get to that right after this.
This is Sactown, baby!
Follow Sactown Sports 1140 on Facebook at facebook.com/Sactown Sports. To keep tabs on the Kings, 49ers, UC Davis, and the entire Sactown Sports lineup all season long. Facebook.com/Sactown Sports. Your local sports leader. Sactown Sports 1140.
I love days like these at the pool, but my moderate to severe plaque psoriasis can sometimes take me out of the moment. I'm ready to make a splash with clearer skin thanks to Skyrizi, risankizumab Riza. Skyrizi is a prescription-only injection for adults who are candidates for systemic or phototherapy. At 4 months, most people saw 90% clearer skin when measured from head to toe, and many were even 100% plaque-free. People also saw significant improvement in psoriasis symptoms of pain, redness, itching, and burning.
Don't use if allergic to Skyrizi. Serious allergic reactions, increased infections, or lower ability to fight them may occur. Before treatment, get checked for infections and tuberculosis. Tell your doctor about any flu-like symptoms or vaccines.
Now there's nothing on my skin thanks to Skyrizi, and that means everything. Ask your doctor about Skyrizi, the #1 dermatologist-prescribed biologic in psoriasis. Visit skyrizi.com or call 1-866-SKYRIZI to learn more.
There she goes, our baby.
Are we ready for this? You added her to your AAA auto policy. With 24/7 claim support, she's covered. Our AAA agent, you're here too? We're always here for you. Visit AAA.com/insurance to get a quote today.
Country in the Park 2, presented by your California Army National Guard, October 23rd at Hart Health Park at Cal Expo with Bailey Zimmerman, Russell Dickerson. Plus more. Enjoy line dancing, live DJs, mechanical bull, and food trucks. Tickets start at just $70. Country in the Park 2, October 23rd at Hart Health Park at Cal Expo.
Brought to you by Hyatt Vacation Club and Raising Cane's Chicken Fingers. More info at CITPfest.com.
Card collectors know there's nothing as special as a rare one-of-one card. And now you can hear a very rare one-of-a-kind sports card show right here on Sactown Sports. Whitey Gleason here inviting you to join me and Mr. True Sports Cards himself, Imran Pilati, for the True Sports Card Show every Saturday morning at 10 on Sactown Sports. It's the only sports card radio show in the nation. For all your hobby needs, get to True Sports Cards, 6661 Stanford Ranch Road in Rockland. And for hobby, insight, and fun, join us for the True Sports Card Show Saturday mornings at 10 on Sactown Sports.
Remember when a driving range was just a driving range? Yeah, Hagen Oaks doesn't remember either. Reserve one of 3 top Tracer bays from 6 to 11 p.m. at HagenOaks.com. Only 3 bays are reservable, while the rest of the range remains open for walk-ups. Play virtual golf, then grab food, drinks, and a seat in front of the TVs at the hangout. Throw in live music, and suddenly your quick stop at the range turns into hours of fun. Hagen Oaks Golf Complex. Side effects may include laughter, bragging rights, and one friend insisting he would have won if the wind wasn't blowing.
In celebration of 80 years of 49ers football, Sactown Sports is counting down 80 of the most memorable moments that have shaped the team's storied legacy and winning tradition. Here's today's faithful flashback.
Number 30, the pick at the stick.
The last 49ers game ever played at Candlestick Park ended with a breathtaking flourish after a timely interception by Navarro Bowman, sending 69,732 fans into euphoric delirium in what is known as the pick at the stick.
Pressure coming. Ryan gets rid of it for Douglas. It's fought for, and it's in the hands of Bowman, who's got all green grass. Navarro Bowman gonna take the Niners to the playoffs.
What a way to shut down Candlestick.
Faithful flashbacks on Sactown Sports 1140. Carmichael Dave Show with Jason Ross
Call or text at 916-339-1140.
on Sactown Sports.
I just came in with a backpack.
What's in the backpack?
It's a different backpack. This is my new radio-only backpack. In it, I have a new stand for my phone because my old one's kind of broke down. But remember, they issued me a station computer.
Oh, right.
A few months ago, a couple months ago, and I got a text from our lovely and talented engineer Brian yesterday, and he was like, "Hey, just curious, how's your new computer going?" I was like, "Oh, it's great." And he's like, "Yeah, you getting a lot of good use out of it?" I was like, "Yeah, man, thanks so much for setting that up for me." He goes, "Okay, cool." He's like, "By the way, your computer got booted off the network for lack of usage." I go, "What?" And he goes, "Yeah, it says you haven't used it in 6 weeks." I was like, "Oh, well, you kind of caught me there." I was like, "Well, I was gone for 2 weeks, so there's that." But yeah, because we're supposed to. The part of it is they're supposedly taking away our computers in here, of which you can't really see on the TV. But I have two monitors to my right and a whole setup. These are supposed to be going away, and they haven't yet. So I haven't really had to use that computer. Of gotcha. Which, as of right now, the main use I want out of that computer is I would like a soundboard put on there so I can compete with Chris. So when, and hopefully this won't happen, but if Chris were to suffer some form of tragedy in life or whatever, I can just be like, or do whatever he does. Something bad happens.
It's very interesting that you're saying this right before you get on a plane.
Well, you know what? And if that sucker goes, great question here. How is that going to work if my plane goes down today? All right, don't make it. Well, I'm just saying if. How are you handling that Monday? Because normally, you'd be like, "I'm sorry, it's over," play all that fun
normally.
Stuff.
I think I'd be able to talk Richie into giving us a day off.
But, you like having trouble.
That'd be the worst part for Dave is he didn't get to enjoy the day off.
Right.
He's looking up at us. Are you kidding me?
Right. Looking up.
He liked that one.
Do you think if my plane went down, let's explore this for a second, then we'll get into sports news.
Do we have to?
No, I just have some basic questions.
Okay.
Do you think there's one of them company meetings where they say like, that we have a counselor available type? Is it that? It's not that level, right? Where it's like, they have like the meeting didn't somebody pass not that long ago when we had that? Like, I'm being for real right now. Like, I thought so. So I feel like that happens, right, as a standard.
Yeah.
Okay. Does the station run Sarah McLachlan style I Will Remember You promos?
No.
No. Really? Why not? Come on, man. Like,
that song.
Think
remembering. Well, not necessarily. I'm just trying to give you an idea.
I like where you're going. We should have for each member that's on the air, we should have like the, like the Olbermann, Mickey Mantle, like, okay, when this happens, we have to play this immediately.
Oh, like the pre-obituary obituary. That's actually not a terrible idea that we all have. And that, like, you don't think there would be like some, and I'm saying this would go for you too. I'm just using myself.
Jason Ross started here at the station in 1936.
Well, that's me.
He's remembered for such hits as.
No, he didn't. Yes, he did.
Whoa, this is crazy.
Yeah, Jason, he always gets right to the point. He's a guy who knows things. Like, I feel like there's got to be a celebrating the life and times of Carmichael Dave. But here's what complicates it. You can't really have fun with it if that happens. Because I have a guess.
We'll see.
How are you going to work that out?
We'll see.
Okay.
A guest?
Well, I got my son on the flight.
You're not worried about all the other passengers?
He'll make it. He'll make it through.
I will say this. If that happened, I would want him to make it.
Yeah.
I've lived a life. Do I get the popcorn stand? At
Carmichael Dave Memorial popcorn.
Okay, on a scale
Wait,
of...
didn't you want your ashes in the popcorn butter?
I did, but I don't think they'd go for that. On a scale of...
Can't go for that.
No can do?
No can do.
On a scale from no acknowledgement whatsoever to initials on the jersey all year, which ain't happening. Where do you think...
No, that would be perfect.
Was just a CD on the...
Yeah, because then people would go up to the players and say, like, CD? What's CD?
And they go, I don't know. I have no idea. Some guy. Stupid.
Wouldn't that be the perfect?
Yes, it actually would. CDs. Yeah, that'd be great. Wait, was yours off the air?
Yes.
Oh, damn it. I can get the popcorn stand. Where would you put on a scale of 1 to initials? Would the popcorn stand be like a 3?
Of likelihood?
3?
More than that?
No.
2?
No.
That's like a 9.
You think he's getting a popcorn stand?
Oh, wait, you're saying the chances of it happening.
I'm saying on a scale of no acknowledgement whatsoever, which would be a 1, to a 10 acknowledgement would be initials on the jersey.
Oh.
Yeah, the popcorn would be a 9.
Oh, popcorn would be way up there. A popcorn stand named after you?
That's the most popular thing in the arena.
Yeah. Literally, it's like a sticker on it that would say the Carmichael Dave Memorial Popcorn Stand.
That's still an acknowledgement.
That's a big deal?
Yes.
I mean, I know it's a big deal, but is it really? They're like having my initials on it.
You're already complaining about something that's not going to happen.
I'm saying if I don't get the popcorn stand, I'm not asking for a statue. I'm not asking for a replica RV.
But you're getting
I'm not asking for ladders to be given out to the first 10,000 that show up. I'm not asking for any. I'm asking for my initials or name to be put on the stupid popcorn stand. The one with butter.
Oh, the others don't have
butter?
butter?
No. You have the one on the one place that has the pressy butter, the movie theater butter.
Okay.
The squirty butter. By the way,
that's a big ask.
My case came with stickers.
You're not going to put any of those on.
I was going to maybe share some with you. I don't know, guys. I think.
Hey, everything everyone does.
Everyone does. From the 530, would you do a rewind, King's rewind of my life? Ooh,
that might happen.
Yeah, that would actually be kind of.
But
fun.
I don't know how soon. We need some time.
Tuesday?
No.
Friday fun and games. And you do the rewind. Somebody finds the clip of when I first came on with you. Maybe have Steve Buzzard come in.
Yeah.
And you guys
Coase.
Coase. I'll tell you this much. Coase, first one to break. And not necessarily because he likes me that much. I think Coase be the first one to break. Because Coase has broken a few times.
We could have Mike Ramey on.
Say, he's a good kid. Yeah.
So we'd have to get Mike on.
So it would be Jason going like, and Dave will be remembered as a great family man.
Yeah, when I was 7, I French kissed my father. Can't play that. Now,
why can't I?
It's disrespectful to my memory. You can't. You're stomping on my grave, Holmes.
No, it's telling the story about you.
About me?
Yeah.
That tells the story out of. So my story is out of context.
Well, we could have Keith Brooks on, Lil Joe, Katie,
have
Nate,
everybody I've ever done a morning show
Deuce
with, Mo.
Sean Thomas.
Sean Thomas would fly out from North Carolina. Yeah, on the case.
Carmichael Dave love the community.
When do other teams get to start sniffing around and grabbing these kids? 'Cause what even is that? What even is that from? How deep
isn't
up
this
in the...
better that you get to hear it while you're here?
No, I used to. Now, look, if my plane was going down, I would like to hope that maybe one of my you know what, though? Yes, it sucks this is happening. And I've got that, I probably have that roller coastery feeling in my stomach because we're dropping so fast. But you know what? It's like we always talk about when an athlete passes, you get to celebrate. You know what? There's going to be a celebration. My kids will be really proud. A celebration. Well, I guess my kid would be really proud. A celebration of life. I just hope they don't try to trot out my wife and kids and be like, hey, set the screen. Here's a flower. Here's a sequin jacket.
Where's this happening?
Well, what, that part where they trot the fam out?
Yeah.
Oh, opening night, Golden One. Have them all come out and stand on separate ladders. Hand them a little scepter. Take them over to dedicate. They smash the champagne bottle over the popcorn stand. Yeah. Do you bury me in the parking lot?
Which one?
This one right here.
No.
No?
How about Arco? Madison.
Right, with all the... Have they... Hey, Tortilla Jackson says you get a Carmichael Dave tattoo. Oh, that's nice. See this,
Chris, would you get a Dave tattoo?
No.
Thanks, Chris.
We could retire your number.
Does Chris's voice crack at all during the first show back?
Yes, but not in the way you're thinking.
Yeah, like laughing.
Yes.
Like he's trying not to laugh. And he's saying stuff in your ear.
Oh, no.
Yeah. Oh, like imagine that. Imagine how long would it take, Chris? You get the news Sunday night, you come on the show Monday morning, you start out with some really bad news. And then Chris, goodbye. I was just going to the same place.
Wait. Okay, now do the open as if Dave tragically passed away.
Oh, yeah, here you go. Jason. Yeah, go ahead, Jason.
No. You could pretend
I'll do it. I'll pretend I'm Jason.
I don't like this.
Starting out with no other way to say it. Just starting out with some real tough news we got last night. Carmichael Dave was unable to make it back from his trip. An unfortunate. Still gathering details, but no longer with us. And we'll do our best to get through the day.
Tweets are over.
Loser.
Ooh, you suck.
Sorry, it's over.
It's over, ladies and gentlemen.
No, dude, no big way.
I believe that. Let me just say I want to say for
taking the day off.
I want to say for the record. Because I know that at some point he would try. Here's the whiteout he tried to put on it. Somebody would be like, you know what? I know it sounds like we're being insensitive.
That's what he'd want.
Dave would be laughing. No, I don't. I don't want that.
That's what he'd want.
Won't be laughing.
What about all the times he said that he didn't want this?
Don't
that was
want
a
it.
bit on the radio.
Not a bit. Don't want it.
Would you feel worse if Chris was just, we couldn't even console him?
Like
he was just
inconsolable?
bawling.
No, I would love, that's what I want. I want Chris.
When they are burying you in the parking lot and just screaming, "Don't put him down there!"
Yeah,
He can't see without his glasses.
Oh man,
I want Chris falling to his knees, doing a no. I want that kind of reaction out of him. I don't want laughing. Somebody wants to know: Does sales try to sell spots on my casket?
Brought to you by Hoblet.
I guess selling spots in a casket doesn't make sense because no one's going to see it. Like on my tombstone. This tombstone brought to you by Capital Casino.
Plenty of free parking.
Step up to the pros.
Power days.
Okay, we got a break, but here's the thing. Dude, how funny is it if that's what happens? And then Monday you're...
How funny?
Just in the sense where you're like, we spent a whole segment on this. What are the odds?
Every single thing that every fan does at home or at the stadium makes a direct impact in the game.
And then the Kings make the playoffs. Like this year.
That part would be a little funny.
We'll take a break. They would have to have, from the chat, the text line, they'd have to have like a memorial slideshow for you. But it would have YouTube ads loading. So you'd have to hit skip. We'll take a break. When we come back, hey, what's hot? Me if I get a crash. Is it fire? What's not? And we'll go streaking. Hopefully not out of the sky next.
Take Sactown Sports with you everywhere you go with the Sactown Sports app. The most in-depth coverage of the Kings and 49ers. A library of written and video content. And all your favorite personalities all in one place. Download the Sactown Sports app today and get in on the action. your local sports leader. Sactown Sports 1140.
And Doug.
Limu and I created a trick to help you remember that you can customize your car insurance and save with Liberty Mutual. You see, the shirts Limu and I wear are yellow, and yellow is the color of lemons. And lemons grow on trees, and trees provide oxygen, and oxygen helps us breathe, and breathing is how you live, and you can live more life when you save money by customizing your car insurance. I agree, Limu. It's really quite simple. Only pay for what you need at libertymutual.com.
Liberty, 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 liberty.
Tired of hearing scary radio ads about the IRS? Tax Relief Advocates is different. TRA is here to tell you that if you owe money to the IRS, whether it's $5,000 or $500,000, we have a solution. TRA can eliminate or reduce what you owe to the IRS with zero risk to you. We have over 1,000 5-star reviews on Google and an A+ with a BBB. End your tax nightmare today by visiting TRA.com or call 800-583-6681. That's 800-583-6681.
So, I need hamburgers, sodas, ice, and a DJ.
A DJ?
Relax, Pa. With T-Mobile, we're saving when we bundle home internet and phone lines.
Oh, wow. Here to bundle and save big. Stay connected con tu gente with 4 lines from T-Mobile with fast, easy-to-set-up 5G home internet and save up to $1,000 a year. Switch now on T-Mobile.com/conectate. Savings based on 3rd line free via monthly bill credits. Internet discount with $15 in monthly bill credits and auto-pay discount. Qualifying credit required. Credits will stop if you cancel any lines or change plans. Visit T-Mobile.com.
What's up? We're talking to Chad Hoblet of Hoblet Dodge, Chrysler, Jeep, Ram, and Woodland. Chad, I have been told you're extending the 4th of July sales event because those deals are so darn good.
They were the best deals of the year, and we wanted to keep the savings going. Right now, you can save up to $17,000 off MSRP on new 2026 Ram 1500 crew cabs.
America loves Ram trucks. What about my perfect truck?
We have you covered at Hoblet. We are truck people, so you won't find a better selection of new Rams with the features that matter anywhere. Plus, with almost 600 new Rams available, your Ram is waiting at Hoblet. Just one of the reasons Hoblet is consistently one of the top Ram dealers, not just in California, but the entire nation.
Search, select, and save through their whole inventory at HobletDodge.com. Unbeatable prices, unbeatable selection. Nobody beats Hoblet, period.
17,000 total net savings after 4162 dealer discount and 11,338 factory incentive. Incentives may include 15% below MSRP incentive, 1,000 Hoblet trade-in assistance with eligible trade, and 500 military bonus or first responder bonus for eligible members. 10th net savings, sample VIN 390660. See dealer for details.
Hi, I'm Justin Gingery from the law firm of Gingery, Hammer, and Associates. When you have been injured by the fault of another, you will want advice you can trust. If you know an attorney you can trust, I hope you call that person. But if you don't, please call me. I promise I will be the attorney you can trust. Along with my partner and associates, I have been helping accident survivors recover for their injuries for over 25 years. And we can help you. There's no charge for calling, so please call us today.
When you get an injury, just call Gingery.
Get as loud as you can for Monster Jam!
The one and only Monster Jam. Packed with stunts, smiles, and jaw-dropping skills. See the world's best drivers tear up the dirt in your favorite Monster Jam trucks. Like Gravedigger, El Toro Loco, Sparkle Smash, and more. Only at Monster Jam. Coming to Golden One Center August 15th and 16th. Brought to you by BKT Tires and Morgan & Morgan. Specially priced Saturday night tickets available.
What's hot?
Yeah, hot. Real hot.
And what's not?
It's not good. Brought to you by American Energy Heating and Air, Sacramento's complete heating and cooling company, and second opinion partner.
Who is hot?
Christopher Nolan?
I swear to God, on my kids, that was going to be my Who's Not addendum. I swear to God.
That was going to be Who's Not?
Yeah, go ahead.
How would it be Who's Not? His film, The Odyssey, has gone close to $750 million, surpassed his movie Oppenheimer, and continues to grow. So if a director is that great at making films, the films he watches must be even better, right?
No, but go ahead.
This is him on The View with Anne
God,
Hathaway.
I know this stupid.
Yeah, you added me as a MacGruber fan, which I'm also a very big fan. Yeah.
Yes, I did.
Yeah.
Christopher Nolan, noted MacGruber fan.
I've got it written.
He's a groupster with us.
Who's Not Christopher Nolan. During the break, I checked my personal messages. I did not expect to see Christopher Nolan in there, but here he is.
He texted you?
Instant message on Twitter. Hi, this is director Christopher Nolan. I need you to send me a $50 Amazon gift card to help fund the Odyssey 2 Odysseus Returns. I have Robert Pattinson with me. So obviously, didn't make as much money as we thought.
Odysseus did return, famously.
But he returns to return. Return of the Odysseus. So if he's out here begging for, and also a little strange, he wants it in an Amazon gift card. Maybe that's to buy equipment. I don't know. Well, who else is also not hot other than Christopher Nolan's taste in movies?
The Colorado Rockies.
Colorado Rockies.
They lost 3-1 to the Padres yesterday. They've got the longest losing streak in Major League Baseball. They've got the worst record in Major League Baseball. The one team that they're better at is run differential. They have beaten the A's by 15 runs.
That's and yeah. And the A's have like offense too.
Sometimes
they do. Hey, sometimes they don't.
Good point.
Also, who's not? You know what, Chris? I'll take a breaking news bed for this one. I think it deserves it.
Okay.
When it breaks,
We have it first.
it's Sactown Sports breaking news.
This might be our first ever who's not breaking news. All 50. Oh, who's not? Gianni Infantino, the head of FIFA. Because all 55 member nations of UEFA, or associations, I should say, of UEFA, the English football governing body.
European.
Soccer. Yeah, European, thank you. I will in the break. Have agreed to boycott the World Cup as a protest against Infantino's plan to sell a 21% stake in the World Cup's commercial assets to private investors. Keep in mind, not the World Cup, the World Cups.
Plural.
Men's and women's. Okay. Here's the thing. And again, this is just interesting to follow from a business standpoint. Like, this is now starting to remind me of a few years ago when they tried to make like a super Premier League or something like that. Where
the Super League.
Super League, yeah. Where they tried to get like all the top flight teams to go to a different higher league. And
it'd be the European teams.
Yeah. Like, I don't know what kind of leverage. I just don't know what the play is here for Gianni Infantino. Now, I think he's a corrupt ding-dong, but I don't think he's an idiot. I don't know how would you go in and do something like this and not automatically think this was going to happen and know that I don't know what possible leverage he has. Oh, we'll just go on without you. Really? Because I can also promise you UEFA won't be the only group to do this either. People will follow suit with UEFA, and I expect part of those following suit will be South America and CONCACAF, which runs America and Central America. I'm sure, and if not many others, but at least those three. I don't know what leverage does he have? What are they going to say? And God forbid for them, these guys don't all go and say, you know what, we don't need FIFA. Yeah. We'll go create MIFA, the new one. And we don't need these guys at all. They need us. We're the product. Nobody goes to the World Cup to celebrate FIFA. They go to the World Cup to watch and celebrate us. We'll just go do our own thing. I don't know what the hell he's doing. And I'm really curious to find out what the end game is on this whole thing, which I think will probably be FIFA has scrapped their derp, and maybe they do. I don't know what they do in Europe, but there's going to be some sort of like vote of no confidence. And then I don't know. Again, Europe. I don't know. Do they behead him? Is that like in France
Likely.
or whatever? Is that what it is? They
a good beheading,
drawn and quartered, put him on the stake of the castle. I
say we do that before we even decide on this whole FIFA stuff.
Just because.
All right, let's go streaking, please.
It's time to go streaking.
We're going streaking!
Who is the Nostradamus of MLB? Who can keep the streak going? It's time to go streaking.
What the hell are you doing? We're streaking.
All right, Dave's at 3, I'm at 2, Chris is at 5 as we try to extend our streaks. We start with you, Carmichael Dave. You took Fernando Tatis Jr.
Yeah.
He got up 3 times yesterday. He got you 1 hit. Streak continues.
FTJ.
So you go to 4.
Yeah.
I took Francisco Lindor, and I was a little panicked because I looked at the game and I go, oh, man, he went 0 for 4. But then I go, that was game 2 of the doubleheader. Remember, we count game 1.
Yeah.
And he got up twice, and he didn't get a hit in that game either.
Oh, no.
For 6.
Unfortunate.
Well done.
Great job.
You suck.
Thanks, Francisco.
Thanks a lot, Cisco.
It's over. It's over, ladies and gentlemen.
It was great.
Well, we had our own Yordan Alvarez streak because I took him. He got a hit for me. Dave, you took him. He got a home run for you. Chris was at 5 trying to get to 6. He took Yordan Alvarez, the Triple Crown leader. He got up 4 times and 0, Dave. He gets 0 hits.
Well,
Why is it when it happens to him he gets a nice fun Sarah McLachlan song?
Well, I mean, I had a great streak going, and like all great things come.
Like all great things,
they all come to an end.
All great things come to an end. Christopher Lott.
Yeah.
That's what the memorial show is going to be.
Yes.
Courage. The greatest generation. Courage. NBC News.
Well, it's you. You're at 4.
Yep.
Chris and I are at 0 now.
Well, hey guys.
Pressure on this Thursday game.
How's it? That's what I'll be saying on Monday if the plane thing doesn't work out. I'll be saying, how's it going down there? By the way, if I did die in a plane crash, I would haunt Chris's ass so badly. Well, hold on.
So?
Let me rephrase that. I wouldn't haunt his ass. I would haunt Chris.
Oh.
I would just show up at the worst moments. All his most private, personal moments. And I'd just be like, ooh, ha, 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 ooh, that Pozole sucks. Mexico's dumb. They're a bunch of cheaters. Ooh. The Gruber was stupid. That's all I would.
So you're just going to keep saying the same things that you always do?
Yeah, but
voice.
But
no voice though.
Ooh.
Unfortunately, you'd be like, oh, who's that guy you used to work with?
I know. I wouldn't. Chat Ghostopedia. We got internet up there.
Chat Ghost
PT. Give me 100 Good Man.
You make sure they play.
Oh, that's why wouldn't they? It's a Thursday. Everybody plays on Thursday.
Nope, they don't.
He would have gotten me 5 hits too, dude. All right, fine. Give me your guy Aaron Judge. Oh wait, is he still out?
He's still out.
Damn it, all the heck. Are the gardeners playing? Gardeners?
Nope.
Nope. Okay. I don't want to pick a Dodger.
That's your team. You love LA.
No, because it'll be
Dave loves LA. Dave loves it.
Oh, you know what I'm gonna do?
Huh?
I'm gonna take a chance here.
Okay.
I got a 4-game streak going on right now. Jason, I'm going to pick somebody currently batting 164 on the season.
Don't do it.
Give me Calvin Raleigh III.
Caleb
Raleigh.
All right. I'm going to take from the Nationals. First time I've taken him. James Wood.
The actor from Contact?
What else was he in?
He was in
Casino.
Yeah, he was in
what's the one with
he's in the Rudy Giuliani movie.
John Travolta and The General's Daughter.
Oh, that was a good movie. Why are you laughing? Why is that funny? No, I mean, I'm not saying it's not, but why did that get you?
I just didn't consider that the John Travolta movie.
Why? He's the main person.
I know, but when you say what's a John Travolta movie?
Oh, he's thinking Grease or Pulp Fiction.
General's Daughter.
The General's Daughter.
With James
Boy in the
Wood.
Plastic Bubble.
Well, it's because James Wood was in it.
Michael, Phenomenon. Isn't that where he made those movies, I think, back to back, and they both just are...
Phenomenon's really good.
Face
I
Off.
like Phenomenon. Wait, is Phenomenon, which is the one where the bald kid touches the deer after...
That's Powder.
Powder. There you go. You got it. You knew what I was talking about. You know what I'm talking about.
I didn't see
I know else that you didn't see it.
No.
Yeah, bald kid's touching the deer. The deer just got shot, and he puts a hand on this dying deer, and then he puts the hand on the guy who shot him, and the guy who shot him can feel the agony of the pain of the thing, and then he powdered around some more in the movie.
Chris, who are you taking?
I'm changing mine, by the way. I'm taking Randy Arozarena. I can't. I'm not risking 4 games for.
Oh, you're going to Arozarena?
Which Cal Raleigh is 100% going 3 for 4 now.
All right.
All right, we'll
Good luck to you.
take from the 408. You could do like an Angels in the Outfield type thing for the Kings, where you made. Oh, this is If I Die, where you made rebounds go to them. Oh my God!
No, you would do a 6-man thing, which is what happens in the movie 6 Man.
Sure. How great is that? Where I do that, and then like I would go I would go back in time, and I would like double tip the Vlade tip to Robert Horry. It would just go right off his fingertips.
So we'd live that again.
But Robert Horry would make the shot. We win the championship. Break. Okay, fine. We'll take a break. Go to break. When we come back, the baseball trade deadline is almost here. And who is Jeff Passan, the noted MLB expert, saying is the favorite for Tarek Skubal? You can guess without even me saying it, but I'll confirm it next.
SactownSports.com is your online home for sports in Sacramento. Dive deep into the Kings, 49ers, Raiders, Giants, Athletics, and more with your favorite local personalities and some of the most trusted sports voices in the community. Stream Sactown Sports 1140. Watch original video content and read in-depth analysis all in one location. SactownSports.com. Your local sports leader. Sactown Sports 1140.
This is the story of the one. As a safety manager at a manufacturing plant, he does everything he can to keep his coworkers safe. From finding ways to reduce risks to keeping safety supplies in stock. And for that, he relies on Grainger. Grainger offers a broad range of quality products and next-day delivery, so he can always play it safe. Call 1-800-GRAINGER, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
Here's the deal. The government is over $38 trillion in debt, which means the IRS isn't slowing down. And the tax code is complex and unforgiving. So it's not surprising if you're one of the millions of Americans that owe back taxes to the IRS. Unfortunately, they're the world's most powerful collection agency, with the ability to garnish your wages, seize your bank accounts, and even take your home or business. But don't be stressed or worried any longer. We're Optima Tax Relief, America's most trusted tax resolution firm. We have resolved over $3 billion in tax debt for our clients. Our award-winning professionals deal with the IRS every single day, protecting our clients and preparing them for the best possible resolution. For tax help you need, for tax help you can trust, give Optima a call today.
Call 800-343-6460. 800-343-6460. 800-343-6460.
Optima Tax Relief. Some restrictions apply. For complete details, please visit OptimaTaxRelief.com.
Capital Casino is conveniently located in downtown 411 16th Street and has been a part of the greater Sacramento area for over 20 years. They offer the best variety of games in the region in a safe and friendly environment. And there's plenty of parking, all well lit and monitored by security. Come have a great meal at the cafe and restaurant inside. Capital Casino has the best food, the best service, and the best action. But please always remember to gamble responsibly. 1-800-GAMBLER.
The Gold Rush Classic, where the stars and guitars shine, is a celebrity pro-am golf tournament, a $1 million hole-in-one, a celebrity challenge, a farm-to-fork dinner, and a concert under the stars. The Gold Rush Classic is August 6th and 7th in Rancho Murrieta. This year, we welcome Hall of Famer Rick Barry. Join the fun and play golf with royalty like Reggie Theus or Olden Polynice, or Hall of Famers like Tim Brown, Marshall Faulk, or Sterling Sharp, or All-Pros Fernandez, Lloyd, Merriweather, Ostertag, and Greg Vaughn. The Gold Rush Classic is supported by the Murrieta Inn. Escape to the Murrieta Inn, a luxury getaway, minutes away, situated in the gateway of wine country. The Murrieta Inn, the perfect getaway, featuring a full-service spa, pool, and hot tub, and outdoor games. The Murrieta Inn is dog-friendly. Bring the whole family. Don't miss the Gold Rush Classic in Rancho Murrieta, August 6th and 7th. Sponsorships are now available at goldrushclassic.org. That's goldrushclassic.org.
Thinking about heading to the mountains this weekend in a new Toyota truck?
Let's go!
Bringing the bikes?
Let's go!
Maybe towing the boat too?
Let's go!
All right, let's roll. Get 3.99% APR plus $500 finance cash on 2026 Tacoma SR5, or get 2.99% APR on Tundra.
The time is now, let's go!
You heard the man. Toyota. Let's go places. Offers available through TFS to buyers with a premium rated credit and cannot be combined with other offers. Excludes Tundra TRD Pro and say 326.
KHD
KHD1 Sacramento, KYMX HD3 Sacramento.
Sactown Sports 1140, your local sports leader. The Carmichael Dave Show.
He's on the microphone when he's not on the microphone. He's playing a song, and when he's not playing a song, he's on the microphone, and then boom.
With Jason Ross.
No, he didn't. Yes, he did.
Call or text at 916-339-1140.
It's the Carmichael Dave Show with Jason Ross on Sactown Sports.
What's that? Jason, you know what I bet you wish you had right now?
What's that?
A gift card to William Land or Hagen Oaks or Bartley Kavanaugh or Bing Maloney.
Where'd you get that?
It was my winnings last night for hitting it to 2 feet on the 9th hole at Hagen, getting closest to the pin. Got it right here.
Check my pockets.
Yeah, check your... Oh.
Hey.
Oh.
Hey.
So you saying you and I, this morning's show, swept the closest to the pins yesterday?
I am saying that, actually.
Interesting indeed.
I mean, the others were farthest from the pin.
Not as close as we were.
Mm-mm.
You know what? Here's a sticker for you.
Thank you.
Actually, that's, I think, 10 stickers for you. There's pandas on them.
I see that.
Yeah, you like that? And there's a little golf flag on there. We were doing what's
good job,
hot.
good effort.
Yeah, great job, great effort. We were doing what's hot, what's not earlier. And I've got one for you. I'll let you decide as to whether or not they're hot or they're not. Here's Paige Beckers and Angel Reese at All-Star Weekend recently.
At All-Star Weekend, you and Angel made a bet with each other on this game. Is that bet still? This is how the rich stay rich.
You gotta save this money. I'm gonna see you next week on Wednesday.
Yeah.
At night?
No, at practice.
Oh, at practice? I mean, I know y'all gonna lose, but if y'all lose,
I get to have that.
if y'all win, you get it 400.
And if we lose, then you get to keep.
No, you owe me 400.
Bet I'm staying on it.
That's cute. WNBA posted that to their socials, a little behind the scenes of them making a little bet, and obviously Angel Reese won that, which, and then she briefly commented on it the next press conference.
Yeah, I'll be requesting my Apple Pay after this. But no, I mean, Paige is a great player.
And went on to talk about it. So it was kind of a cool thing WNBA posted on their website. Good to see that back and forth. There's the only, I guess you call it complication, is that it's not legal. It's against their laws. They very quickly took it down, the WNBA. Look,
it's not legal, but I'm sure they have WNBA betting and WNBA props and WNBA.
Of course, but players betting on the outcome of a game. I'm just going to say this, and I say this with all love and respect for the WNBA and their athletes, but I'm starting to really come to the conclusion that league is run by morons, and it's time to move on.
And just get other people in there?
Yes, you got it. Sorry, Kathy, your time's up. You got to go. You can't go where this league is trying to go, and we need a nice clean sweep in that corporate office there. Bring in a new commissioner that knows what the hell they're doing in this environment, and quit screwing around and shooting yourself in the foot and developing all kinds of controversies. I'm aware that sometimes controversy helps ratings, and even though we think it's bad, it gets us talking about it, like we are right now. But sometimes those controversies that we end up talking about are harmful to the league.
Right.
And more often than not, it just seems that they have unforced error after unforced error, whether it's how they market players, how they don't market players, the way they shape stuff. And it's frustrating as a sports fan. You may not be a women's sports fine. But if a sport is going to either fail, suck, or even if a sport is going to not be as good as it could be, I'd rather it be because of the sport and not because of mismanagement.
Exactly, and they can't afford to have that. Everything's going so much better. The sport is so much better. They're thriving. They're getting more eyeballs on them. more attention, better attendance,
just dumb
expansion. I mean, all the right things are happening to the league.
I like how what somebody in the chat said is Kennesaw Mountain Landis available.
No.
No, he's from the 916. I think we've answered this question before, and I know this person. I think they texted this a few days ago too. I'm dying to know what the play was that made Jason Ross say no, he didn't. Yes, he did. I thought we had that play somewhere.
Chris has it.
Does Chris have it? That was, I believe that was against Stanford, was it not?
No.
Yep, told you.
NBA.
It was NBA.
Oh, what was the one? Oh, no, Stanford was what just happened. Mm-hmm. Sorry, I got my classic Jason Ross calls mixed up. No, he didn't. Hold on. Wait, do I know? I know. No, he didn't. Nope. No, you know what? I don't want to give it away.
Chris, don't you have the one?
No, he didn't. No, he didn't.
The one that you played, that was played from national radio or whatever. Yeah, he laughs. He'll find it.
Wait, what is that one?
You'll hear it. Once he finds it, he'll let you know. But yeah, it was an NBA play. You don't know who it was?
It was a dunk, right?
Mm-hmm.
Was it De'Aaron Fox?
Nope. No. Before De'Aaron.
I know this. This is my Minnesota.
It was against the Boston Celtics.
Oh, was this the tip-in?
Nope. Was it dunk?
Keegan. Nope, he wasn't before Fox. DeMarcus Cousins.
Correct.
Yes, I remember that now. Turns out he did.
He did, yeah.
Yeah, you got confused.
That was a really bad description.
One of your maybe your most classic call ever came out of the fact that you at first thought he did not dunk the ball, and then after further review, was it a replay?
No. At times I don't like the call because
why?
It's radio. One, I think it would have been a better TV call. So then you're watching it and you see it.
Yes.
Where if you were strictly, if you had no context to it, you're like, what did happen? Did he kick the ball into the stands? Did he punch the ref?
I see what you're saying. I understand that, but what you alerted people that something insane happened, and then you just scripted it.
Yeah.
And even though you were confused.
Yes, clearly confused.
Clearly confused about what happened.
Meantime, George Karl made his Kings coaching debut at home against the Celtics.
Marcus Smart on a wild shot, no good. Rebound Cousins. Cousins peeks behind him to see Smart trailing. Cousins going all the way. Cousins! No, he didn't! Yes, he did! A one-hand throwdown for the All-Star. Get out of his way!
Good morning from Gary Gerald, Kings Radio. Kings beat the Celtics 109-101.
I always forget that.
Mom, Dad, I made it. Oh, no, I didn't.
So not only are you not, you go back and forth with that call, it got picked up by national radio, and then they called you the wrong name.
Though being called the G-Man is actually great, but...
A shameful performance.
Yeah. Okay, you're enjoying that too much.
I completely forgot about that part. So
all right, I've changed my mind on this day funeral.
That sucked. That was cool, man. By the way, speaking of that, I just remembered a controversy that happened when I was gone on vacation that I forgot to share with you. This is a big and
which one? Like the last time you went?
Just a couple weeks ago. And Chris will like this because it ends up badly for me.
Oh, good.
So I get a call from a guy on my cell phone. And he's saying, like, is this it? All right, I don't know if I want to play the whole thing. Nah, I don't want to blow him up. Anyways, really nice guy. Hi, my name is... I'll just read what I can. Hi, my name is blah, blah, blah. I subbed in a couple of classes this year with your wife, Melissa. I'm also a veteran play-by-play broadcaster. Work for a radio correspondent network, and would like to speak to you about some opportunities at some point with Sactown Sports or anything you may know of in the area when you have a moment. I invite you to call me at is in the Bay Area. I appreciate your time. Look forward to connecting soon.
Cool.
No.
Why?
How do you get so I turn to Melissa and I go, what are you doing?
Giving out my number?
That's a hard and fast rule. Like most of the time I'll say yes, but first off, she's usually really good about it. But whether it's her, and this is also with my friends, like, dude, do not you got to ask me, man. Aspiring podcaster, somebody wants to. Hey, my coworker's nephew wants to get into the business. I told him I knew you. Can I?
Good at business.
Now, here's the thing, and I know that this is going to sound D-ish. 99% of the time, I give them my email, and I'll tell you why I do that. Because I used to say absolutely all the time. I still get from multiple people that I've had one conversation with, like running texts during Kings games, phone calls. Hey, just want and they're all friendly, but it's like, bro, we, and my problem is, even though now I sound like a D-bag, I'm also polite. If somebody texts me, I will text them back. So now we're having this running conversation during a Kings game. I'm giving 1 or 2 word answers, but I feel this obligation now to text you back years later because my buddy gave my phone number out to this random person who I answered. I tried to help them out, which I'm always happy to do, but now we're friends for life. Like, I'm not signing. I didn't sign up for that. So I was mad at Melissa for giving out my phone number to somebody she subbed with without just asking me, because now I got to call him back and do the whole thing. And she's like, I didn't give your phone number out. It's like, you didn't give my phone number out. Did you forget you gave my? He said he subbed in a bunch of. You know this guy? She's like, oh yeah, I know him. I didn't give him your phone number. Well, she also works with one of our best friends, who's the vice principal there. So I asked him. I go, dude, did you any chance? He goes, no, I wouldn't. I know the rule. I wouldn't do that. They know. They don't do that. I'm like, okay.
Actually, that should be a rule for everybody, though. If someone asks for like a number,
absolutely.
The first rule is just like, hey, they asked for your number. Is this okay?
Absolutely. And I will. I'm trying to clean up my own tattered image here. If I will usually say give them my email, and when they email me, I will unless apparently it's Kyle Madsen back in the day, I will 100% respond and do anything I can to help. Kyle produced an email once that he sent me like when he was 19 or something, and I guess I didn't, which maybe it was junk mail. I don't know. But I will respond, and I will do everything I can. I'll direct him to I'll give him Chris's info or something, and whatever. But don't just give out my phone number is very,
Yeah.
So we just kind of agreed to disagree, right? Like, all right, well, I had to pretend like I believed her because otherwise she'd get really pissed.
Yeah.
I'm like, okay, but deep down, I'm like, you 100% gave out my number, and you're just covering or you forgot. So I've got to solve the problem. So I call the guy back. I called him back the next day. By the way, fast forward, because you're calling somebody in media, the total time of the phone call was 1 hour and 8 minutes.
Wow.
Yes, he had a lot to talk about. And I did, and I couldn't get. I tried. I tried. All right. Well, you know how I'm
going snorkeling right now.
Powered right. Super nice guy. Powered right through like he was my mother on a phone call. I finally, like my DEFCON 5 way of getting off the phone, the last resort.
Bubble guts?
No. Okay, we're on. Hey, Jason, how are you doing?
Good. How are you?
Yeah. Hey, so how was golf yesterday?
Oh, it was great. I had a lot of fun. How about you?
Honestly, it was good. I did this. Hold on a second. What? Okay, now? Okay, all right. Thanks. Hey, man, sorry. Let me call you back, dude.
Oh, no, but before you go.
My wife they're waiting outside by the car.
Oh, yeah, but one last thing.
She just got murdered, and my kids are in danger.
Okay, well, since she's passed, then we have more time.
They have. So that's how I got off the phone with him. But
you said that your wife was murdered?
Well, no, not that. He didn't power through that hard. So my first question was, hey, how are you doing? And my second question,
who gave you this number?
And so I had to ask it in a way.
How did you ask it?
I will tell you exactly how I asked it. Hey, I'm so glad you called. By the way, I'm just curious because I'm confused. Like, I just figured my wife gave you my number because you guys work together, which is super okay. But she says she didn't. So now I'm. Do we know somebody else? Like, how'd you get my number? And he goes, oh, it's in the NBA Blue Book. Our numbers are in the NBA Blue Book. Yeah. Our cells are in the. When did that happen? Oh, really? Oh, really? Well, that's not. Is that publicly accessible?
Not normally.
Well, it's not my real number, by the way. When do we not get asked about that? Is that not an opt-in?
It is not.
They just have the right to do that.
Like, I don't even know, Jason. I think you would. How do they even?
At one point, that was a thing that was asked. Like
yeah.
When I was like,
I'm sure a PD submits a thing,
and I don't remember if yours was in there before then, or if I don't think I added.
Well, how the hell do you opt out?
Huh.
Well, you know what? I have Adam Silver's phone number. I'm going to make a red book, and I'm putting that in there.
Okay.
And then you can get random freaking phone calls, dude.
Yeah. Well, did you help him out?
Totally.
Yeah.
Totally. Like I said, we were on the phone for an hour and 5 minutes. He has by the way, I'll say this. Within the first 5 seconds of talking to him, I know he's a radio guy. He's got the golden pipes, right?
Hey, Carmichael Dave.
Yeah, one of those. And like extensive play. It really is, honestly, my conversation with him, it's one of those ones that kind of sends me spiraling. I was spiraling for a while when I got off the phone because it's like that's the nightmare, man. You've been in this business forever. You do a great job. You
found your replacement,
and then you, for whatever reason, get let go, and then you're sitting there in your 60s going, "Hey," just that you're calling idiots like me to try to get back in. And it's just no. And the conversation I had with him was, "Hey, I can give your info out to everyone I know, which I will, which I still have to, but." I was like, you know the drill. Nobody's giving up nobody gives up their play-by-play stuff.
And then the next time you call somebody when you need this help.
Yeah.
Oh, gotta go. My wife just.
100%. No, exactly. And I'll, you know what though? I will know that that's happening.
Yeah.
I'll know on the inside I'm getting blown off, and not in the good way. I'll know that that's like, it's like when people leave your work, when they either get fired or they quit or they retire, and maybe you work with them forever. You've gone through this, and it's like, man, you know what? Let's keep in touch. Gonna miss you. You know, all that. Let's keep in touch. You don't, unless it's Tom Maley. I just talked to him a couple of days ago.
Okay.
Well, I'm going to go to.
Fishing.
We're going fishing, and also I am going to be taking a 3-day class. It's 3 consecutive Sundays at Sierra College on how to fish Folsom Lake with your boat and gear and
You're going to the class?
Yeah, it's like an hour long. Me and my buddy are going to do it because he's got all kinds of tips and tricks, and I need that. Like, first off, I have a boat.
Wait, Tom does it?
Yeah, Tom's teaching it. Swear to God, it's $95.
$95
for three classes. That's a steal at twice the price.
He is stealing.
No.
What does he make out of that?
I don't know. Does he just do it for the?
Oh, what can we teach over there?
Mark Dembski did a play-by-play thing.
He did.
I was in that class.
I know. I was a guest speaker, and you were there.
Yes, you were. Obviously, it didn't work. Good job, Mark. I don't do play-by-play.
You didn't stay committed to it.
Where is it here? I'll read you the description. Tom will be teaching a basic boat angling for trout and salmon class at Sierra College this fall, specifically for targeting Folsom Lake's beautiful rainbow trout and hard-fighting king salmon. But the skills you'll learn are absolutely applicable to the other lakes as well. Classes begin Sunday, August 30th, run 3 Sundays after that for an hour and a half each. So you're getting 4.5 hours of class time for the low price of $95.
Tom's got that much content?
I guess, but I want to. That's what I need. I like to fish. I have a boat, but I don't know how to drive the boat.
You have a boat?
The boat at the place. That I don't use.
Daddy, can we get on the boat, please?
That boat's been sitting there. That boat hasn't moved.
Oh, in house too.
In a year and a half. You know, here we go. I'm just saying, I don't know how to drive it. I don't know what to do with it, and I have it, and it came with the house. I don't know.
Drive it.
Oh, a hoblet boat.
Yeah.
Bloat.
But I also I like to fish, but when it comes to salmon, I don't know how to tie all that crap on. Like I guess I know how to tie it on, but I don't know what to. You got the flasher and then the big old hooks, and then how you put the anchovy on there or whatever, the sardine or whatever I don't know any of that crap because I would like to be
after 3 short classes. You'll know.
I think I will.
Yeah.
I think it also gives me the right, if I do take his class though and pay for it, that I can basically call him when I have questions for life.
We bring an apple for him on the first day.
It's actually not a bad idea, but he would 100% not eat it. I'll bring him like a trout sandwich. He'll pound that
eat
thing.
That.
He should probably just eat it.
I would like to know, one day I would like to be one of those fishing guides. He's living his best life. The problem is I don't like to touch fish.
I don't like
to clean them.
The problem with the class is it's going to be a lot of. So when I'm on Folsom, what are the best spots to look for? What? Huh? What was that?
Any questions?
How funny would it be if I went there and I just went there to troll him from the back of the class? Any questions? Yeah. Have you ever met Morgan Wallen?
Huh?
Remember that time you did the Freddie Mercury thing at Country in the Park? That went super cool. Remember when you got mad at me one time for screwing up in the meeting with our new boss? You told me to get the blank out of the studio. All right, we'll take a break. When we come back, What's on Deck, brought to you by Jason Ross.
Mm-hmm.
And we'll crosstalk, and we need to get to the baseball trade deadline, too. We'll do all that right after.
SactownSports.com is your online home for sports in Sacramento. Dive deep into the Kings, 49ers, Raiders, Giants, Athletics, and more with your favorite local personalities and some of the most trusted sports voices in the community. Stream Sactown Sports 1140. Watch original video content and read in-depth analysis all in one location. SactownSports.com. Your local sports leader. Sactown Sports 1140.
This summer, there are 250 reasons to join T-Mobile.
Girls trip? Booked. And switching to T-Mobile helped make it happen.
With Experience Beyond, switch and get $100 back. Plus, $650 in value in built-in plan benefits. That's $750 in your first year, guaranteed.
And honestly, that $100 back, I'm putting it towards the zip line.
Now that's how you do summer.
Exactly. Best switch I ever made.
This is just one reason to join T-Mobile this summer. There are 250 reasons. Find yours.
Savings based on the value of benefits included with Experience Beyond, like entertainment and 1 year of AAA Classic and Dash Pass on us. Benefits may require activation. See plan for details. Get $100 via virtual prepaid MasterCard with eligible ported, no cash access, and expires in 6 months. Issued by Sunrise Banks and a member FDIC. Allow 8 weeks.
Cheap, cheap. That's the sound of savings happening right now at Elk Grove Honda. You remember, right? Elk Grove Hondas are still cheap, cheap. And right now you'll find a good deal more on new Honda gas and hybrid Accords, Civics, CRVs, and more fuel-efficient Elk Grove Hondas. Every sale is done right here, under the flag in the Elk Grove Auto Mall. Come see why generations of families return again and again to Elk Grove Honda in the Elk Grove Auto Mall, because Elk Grove Hondas are cheap, cheap.
This summer, there are 250 reasons to join T-Mobile.
Girls trip? Booked. And switching to T-Mobile helped make it happen.
With Experience Beyond, switch and get $100 back. Plus, $650 in value in built-in plan benefits. That's $750 in your first year, guaranteed.
And honestly, that $100 back, I'm putting it towards the zip line.
Now that's how you do summer.
Exactly. Best switch I ever made.
This is just one reason to join T-Mobile this summer. There are 250 reasons. Find yours.
Savings based on the value of benefits included with Experience Beyond, like entertainment and 1 year of AAA Classic and Dash Pass on us. Benefits may require activation. See plan for details. Get $100 via virtual prepaid MasterCard with eligible ported, no cash access, and expires in 6 months. Issued by Sunrise Banks and a member FDIC. Allow 8 weeks.
Capital Casino is conveniently located in downtown, 411 16th Street, and has been a part of the greater Sacramento area for over 20 years. They offer the best variety of games in the region in a safe and friendly environment, and there's plenty of parking, all well lit and monitored by security. Come have a great meal at the cafe and restaurant inside. Capital Casino has the best food, the best service, and the best action, but please always remember to gamble responsibly. 1-800-GAMBLER.
Ladies and gentlemen,
this is going to be fun.
It's time for What's on Deck. Brought to you by Trex Decking and Railing.
Oh, Chris, damn it. Oh. Why are you so upset? Everything worked out. What did you miss?
Nothing.
Oh, well, then why did you leave the studio in a tantrum?
In a tantrum?
You ran out, and you were like, oh, damn
Because
it.
we were coming back.
Oh, okay. Well, why? You wanted us to stay on commercial? Is the content that bad that you have to say, oh, damn it?
I wasn't in the room, and we were coming back.
It's automated, Chris. Everything worked out just fine. Jason, I'm gone tomorrow, so thanks in advance. We'll be back Monday, though.
Yep.
You sound like you're from London.
And then you're gone for 2 weeks after that.
Yeah, I'm here next week.
Next week, but then after that,
we'll have a great old time.
You're gone after that. Random clip came up last night. Remember when Sarah Silverman did "I'm blanking Matt Damon," and then Jimmy Kimmel responded with "I'm blanking Ben Affleck." The Matt Damon one came up randomly, and I hadn't seen it in years, and I watched it, and then of course it linked me right to the Ben Affleck one, and it's years since I've seen that. I forgot like how insane that was that they got every and apparently I went down this little mini rabbit hole on the second one. Apparently, the idea for the "I'm blanking Ben Affleck" one came from. You're familiar with it, right? You're both familiar with
yeah.
Okay. Who is the most surprising cameo you guys saw in the Ben Affleck one?
I don't remember it enough. I remember seeing it when it happened.
I had no idea. I don't remember.
I don't even know who was a cameo in it.
Was it Brad Pitt?
Well, Brad Pitt was in there. I personally was floored when I saw Harrison Ford in it. I did not expect to see Harrison. I didn't expect to see any of them, but Harrison Ford.
Get off my plane.
Apparently, it was Jennifer Garner and Harrison Ford's idea to do that. And then I think the Oscars were happening and everybody was in town. So Robin Williams.
What's Jennifer Garner and Harrison Ford's
connection? Apparently, they were at lunch. The story is they were at lunch and they came up with the idea, and Harrison Ford said, I have to be in this. And
okay, so it sounds like it was more of Jennifer Garner's idea.
Probably. Yeah. I don't know. I didn't expect to see Harrison Ford. Where is that? Where are those types of bits? That was funny.
I feel like Harrison Ford would be cool to hang out with.
I couldn't agree more. He reminds me of my dad.
I think you have to get in the right
frame of mind.
Yeah.
Like when he and Ryan Gosling were drinking at that one interview with that lady, and they were all passing shots around. And usually Harrison Ford, his whole bit is like he's like an off. I shouldn't say off brand because he's bigger than that, but like how Charles Grodin used to be on Johnny Carson. Like I feel like that's kind of Harrison Ford's bit. But then you see I think he's actually a pretty funny dude behind the scenes. And I don't know if he's
just a big stoner.
I think so. He's got and like every once in a while he'll pop up with stuff where like he has an earring. I was like, what? Okay, good for you, brother. I don't know if you saw his acceptance speech. There was he got a Lifetime Achievement Award recently from the Actors Guild or whatever, and he talked for 10, 12. It was the most humble, non-pretentious. If you see it, you come across it. I know it's got a blue background. Watch it, enjoy it. Much like tonight, watch the Red Sox and A's.
Hey, how about that?
Yeah, looking Red Sox doubled up the A's, I believe, yesterday. So we'll see if the A's can bounce back. And you know what, Jason? Sometimes it just takes one win to start a massive streak.
Sometimes you're right.
Maybe today is the start of one of the great comebacks of all time.
Hey, that one year they won 20 in a row. Maybe
Remember
they
that?
could do that and make a movie about it.
Yep. With Scotty and Buddy Hatterberg playing first base. Nobody said it could happen. Chris Pratt, absolutely. I saw a clip with Chris Pratt this morning, as a matter of fact, and I completely forgot about this movie, and I've seen the movie, and it was a slow-mo replay of the actor James McAvoy slapping Chris Pratt across the face with a keyboard, and then the keyboard buttons that came out after he slapped him so hard spelled out the words F you, and it's a movie called, I forget what the movie's called, but it had James McAvoy and a very young Chris Pratt in it.
I don't know that movie.
I've seen the movie too. It's McAvoy goes off on his boss, this red-haired lady who's really lame, and talks to him while grabbing a stapler. Chris, do you know the movie I'm talking about? No, James McAvoy, Chris Pratt.
Split.
I want to say it's called Wanted. It's got I think it's like James. It turns out James McAvoy is some sort of like assassin, or his dad was, and he has it in his blood. It's got Angelina Jolie in it. Does it have maybe Morgan Freeman in it as well?
It truly was Wanted.
That's not what Angelina Jolie sounds like. Yeah, Wanted. Yeah. Okay. It was fine. It was the one where they do the thing where they can curve bullets around people.
Oh, that one?
With the gun.
That was like a long time ago.
It was 2008.
Yeah, that's a long time ago.
Wow.
That
was a long time ago.
18 years ago.
Also, on the plane today, I have 3 choices that jumped out at me. They showed the movies that are available, the new movies, okay? Michael.
You've seen it already?
No, I haven't seen it.
Oh, really?
No, my family has. I haven't seen it. Yeah. Michael, Devils Wear Prada 2. Oh, crap. I forget the third one. Hail Mary with
Project Hail Mary.
Project Hail Mary.
Really good movie.
Can't you watch all of them?
Yes, but here's my thought behind it. It's got to be Devils Wear Prada too, right? Because I just feel like Project Hail Mary and Michael both need to be seen on like a big screen. Am I wrong with like a sound system and stuff? Like, I just feel like those would be lame movies to watch on a plane. Not lame movies. It would be.
What are the other movies?
Devil Wears Prada too.
No, but what are the
more than that.
Yeah.
Oh, like a
what
bunch.
TV shows?
Oh, there's a no. There's I don't just have to pick from those. I'm saying those are the 3 movies.
I'm gonna find what you need to watch.
Those are the 3 movies I would like to watch the most.
Did you see Anaconda yet?
I haven't with Paul Rudd. No.
Hilarious.
Yeah, I'll bet.
It's one of those. It's your Top Gun analogy.
Really?
Going in, it's just like, oh, this is gonna be dumb, but it's like, oh, this is
expectations
really
were low. I think I'm gonna wait.
On a plane, I saw it on a plane. It was kind of.
You were watching a snake on a plane?
Mm-hmm.
I think I'm gonna save that to watch with the kids though.
What? Yeah, Mason's with you.
Kids.
Dada, it's not a movie that I like.
Giants and Padres tonight.
Okay.
Does anybody even watch anymore? I mean, really, dude. Does anybody watch anymore? Is there anyone? Is there anyone out? Like, honestly,
I actually was watching some of the Giants game yesterday, and it was 3-2 with Logie on the hill, and then I went to go to Sac State football practice. Came back and went, what? 16 to like the Giants all of a sudden scored all of the runs. They're not going to score again.
Do you think there's somebody out there right now that's like, oop, Giants Padres 6:40 today. Can't wait.
Absolutely.
Really?
Absolutely. It's not you anymore, but they are. Of course.
What are the stakes? Well, I guess what are the stakes for the Kings when they suck?
Yeah, Kings and Jazz.
Yeah, you're right. Nope, it's a fair point. It's a fair point, man.
Jacksonville and Carolina.
Yeah, but my pushback would be in the case of Jacksonville, Carolina, which is NFL, and Kings Jazz, which is NBA. Those are inherently entertaining sports. Yeah.
You don't like baseball.
I think baseball for me now has to have stakes behind it. I think gone are the days for me when I can just watch random meaningless baseball just to put the ball game on, just to see what happens. I've done that my whole life.
Not anymore.
I think the world, I think I've moved. I think it has to have stakes. That's sad.
It is.
I don't want it to be
that way. I like
the
baseball.
Yeah, I'm not trying to yuck your yum either.
Oh, and you can't.
Are you sure Devil Wears Prada is on there? Because I can't see it on here.
Devil Wears Prada 2.
Yeah, I can't see it. I don't see it on here.
Well, what are you looking at?
United
Dave's
private
flight.
screening. Discover entertainment for your flight on July 30th.
Wi-Fi and entertainment options for your flight. Derby derp derpy derp. Here's a preview. Scribble derby deep derp.
These are not good movies.
Now available on your flight. Devil Wears Prada 2. Right there in my email, pal.
Oh, there it is. I found it.
Oh, okay.
What else would you suggest, Chris? What do you see?
Yeah,
I don't think my favorite on here so far is the drama, but I don't think that Dave would like that movie.
No. Is it about what's his face's character from Entourage?
No.
Oh, because I would watch that.
Robert Pattinson and Zendaya.
No. Aren't they in the Odyssey?
They are. And they're in Dune 3.
You know, what's going on there? Isn't she married to Tom Holland, the spider guy?
I think Erling.
Oh, Erling Holland, Tom's brother. Yeah, what would you suggest there?
I mean, there's not anything really good. I guess Devil Wears Prada would be my
Well,
suggestion.
I'm legit.
Is Anaconda on there?
Oh, they got a Counting Crows documentary on here.
Can't wait for that.
Have you seen me lately? No.
Well, no, I haven't. Wondering what Adam Duritz has been up to.
You're gonna play video games.
I'm gonna play video games. I'm gonna eat. I'm gonna try to sleep. I'm gonna watch the map.
McCartney, The Hunt for the Lost Base.
What? Oh, I saw that. I saw
watching
parts
the
of it.
map.
I like to see where I am.
Yeah, but that's
And how high we are.
30 seconds.
Yeah, I know, you're right.
Maybe 10 seconds.
I usually have that on. Like if I'm trying to sleep, I just have that kind of up.
I heard Tetris is good.
What, the game?
It's the history of how it got made.
Oh, that might be interesting.
Do they have any games on the screen?
Probably, but it'll be like solitaire or, Trivia. Yeah, that's fine. I mean, but I got games. If I'm going to play a game, it's not going to be on the screen.
Okay.
I need a TV show to binge other than Suits. I don't think Suits can last me. Oh, I can finish. I'm watching the
Studio.
I'm watching. I'm right in the middle of. Thanks for reminding me. I'm right in the middle of. I love Japanese feudal history. I really do. I'm like obsessed with it, and I'm right in the middle of. There's a really good show on Netflix called Age of Samurai: Battle for Japan, and I am on. I'm on episode 4 right now of 6.
Okay.
So that won't last long.
Hey, they've got the studio on your flight. That would be my suggestion for you.
Do they really?
Yep.
Now, but you know what? Sometimes, and this is so stupid, you know what they do? This is legit. They'll have it's season 1. Here's 7 of the 10 episodes in some random order.
They got all 10 episodes.
Do they?
Yep.
Okay, because I watched the first. I watched all the way up until the studio owner head guy handed over the studio to Seth Rogen, and I did not enjoy it up to that point.
You didn't like Martin Scorsese?
Was that before that? Because I thought that was in episode 1.
No, he hands it to him like the first 10 minutes.
Oh, is that him? I mean, other than the cameo, but I'm talking about like am I watching it like, oh, hello, that's so hilarious. And then I saw this clip where, isn't it like everybody's drink gets spiked with acid at a party?
They have too many mushrooms.
Or mushrooms, yeah. I was like, all
fun.
Right. No, I've got here's what I have downloaded, then we'll take a break. I have Age of Samurai, Suits, Blacklist, Churchill at War, Theodore Roosevelt, and America, Those Who Built It. That's you.
I'd watch one of those.
Dork. Suits?
Nope. Maybe that.
Blacklist?
Yeah.
Hey, have you watched Blacklist?
No, but
it's pretty good.
I like James Spader.
I see Kayla. I do not see Matt. We'll take a break. How about that? So right after this.
Follow Sactown Sports 1140 on Instagram and X at Sactown 1140 to see the best moments from all your favorite shows and up-to-the-minute live reactions and updates on the Kings, 49ers, and more. That's at Sactown 1140 on Instagram and X. Your local sports leader, Sactown Sports 1140.
When you see this in your kitchen,
the stainless steel fridge is covered in fingerprints.
you hear this.
Leslie, people are going to think you were raised in a barn or by wolves or raised in a barn by wolves.
Fortunately, Wyman Stainless Steel 3-in-1 cleans, shines, and protects to give you the best shine. A spray and a wipe will have your fridge shining like a mirror.
Wow, my fridge looks brand new. Your fridge looks amazing, Leslie. Sorry, I was being a little dramatic earlier.
Your kitchen says a lot about you. Let it brag with Wyman.
Everywhere you look, things are getting more expensive. But at Consumer Cellular, we're lowering the price for those 50 and up. Now you can get unlimited everything for just $35 a line. That's $35 a month for unlimited talk, text, and data. Switch to the carrier ranked #1 in network coverage and customer satisfaction and get unlimited everything for just $35 a month. Call 1-888-FREEDOM or visit Consumer Cellular online or in-store today. Price includes $5 credit for auto pay and e-billing. Taxes and fees apply. Data speeds reduced after 35 gigabytes. Rankings done by 2025 ACSI survey.
What's up? We're talking to Chad Hoblet of Hoblet Dodge, Chrysler, Jeep, Ram, and Woodland. Chad, a little birdie told me you're extending the 4th of July sales event because those deals are so good.
They were the best deals of the year, and we wanted to keep the savings going. Right now, you can save up to $10,000 off MSRP on new 2026 Jeep Gladiator Sport S. If you're looking for a truck for everyday life that you can still take off-road, the Jeep Gladiator is for you.
Ooh, my brother had one of those, and he loved it.
They are really cool trucks for sure. But Hoblet is so much more than Jeeps. Whatever you're looking for, you can find it at Hoblet with our Hoblet Certified Pre-Owned Supercenter with 200 vehicles and over 50 under $30,000.
Search, select, and save at HobletDodge.com. Unbeatable prices, unbeatable selection. Nobody beats Hoblet, period.
10,000 total net savings on select new 2026 Jeep Gladiator Sport S after $3,620 Hoblet discount and factory incentives. Incentives may include 10% below MSRP incentive, 500 military or first responder bonus cash for eligible members, 1,000 Hoblet trade-in assistance with eligible trade, 3th net savings, simple VIN 175877. See dealer for details.
Progressive presents the Museum of You.
We begin our tour with a unique piece, a relic from the early big screen television era. Remarkable. Next, we find a juicer, which historians believe has only ever been used once. And finally, compact discs from the emo era. A rare find indeed.
Some things should be history, but until then, you could protect what's important to you and save by bundling your auto insurance with a renter's policy from Progressive. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company affiliates and other insurers. Not available in all states or situations.
Tired of hearing scary radio ads about the IRS? Tax Relief Advocates is different. TRA is here to tell you that if you owe money to the IRS, whether it's $5,000 or $500,000, we have a solution. TRA can eliminate or reduce what you owe to the IRS with zero risk to you. We have over 1,000 5-star reviews on Google and an A+ with a BBB. End your tax nightmare today by visiting TRA.com or call 800-583-6681. That's 800-583-6681.
Hi, this is Adam Johnson, owner of Golf Fitness Solutions. Exercise and golf have been two important activities in my life. I opened Golf Fitness Solutions in 2013 to help my fellow golf enthusiasts improve their posture, relieve their pain, gain strength and endurance, and most importantly, hit the ball farther. From beginners to professionals, I've had success working with all ages and all skill levels, and I can help you too. Located in Carmichael, call us at 916-802-5175 or go to golffitnesssolutions.com.
It's time for the news of the day.
The latest headlines, the biggest stories, hard-hitting analysis.
Yeah, this is none of those things. And now, here's Carmichael Dave and Jason Ross.
Hey, all right, how you doing? We are. Kayla!
You better be real careful. I have a burrito here, and it is very heavy. And if you say one thing that rolls me the different direction, I'm throwing this burrito out your head.
Well, I can't talk because she's coming in hot as usual. Let's see. Let's test this one out.
No, you're
not doing the death thing.
No, that's
I got to
fine.
do a show by myself.
Kayla made it very clear during the break she would not care if I died.
No,
she made that very
That's
clear.
why I don't want to do that. I don't want anyone to die.
Let me go to a safe space then. How about this? Nothing could go wrong here. Can I ask you about something you're wearing?
Hell no, because last time you did that,
I promise you.
I walked in, the first thing you said, what was I wearing that day?
You were not your Inspector Gadget waistcoat.
No. It was.
What was it?
Hell no.
No, this one. And by the way, coming from the person that said I was wearing a pink doily once.
You were wearing it.
What is it? So your shirt.
Yeah.
Is that
it's an animal print.
Okay, so
Yeah.
is there? Here's my question. It's a very, very
All
innocent
right, go
question.
ahead, Dave.
Is there a difference if I were to say that's a leopard print or a cheetah print or an animal print? Is it based on the colors, the markings, all of the above?
So
what's the difference?
This is a little bit gray territory because for the listening audience, it's like an olive green with like black, like what it looks to be.
And it matches
leopard
your
spots.
cardigan.
My cardigan, which at some point I will take off in here. By the way, it wasn't actually that cold in here today.
There you go. So you're being nice to
You guys were preparing. It's hard to tell though because a leopard is not green.
No.
So when you wear
Neither's a cheetah.
a leopard and a cheetah, it's those brown
Well, a leopard
black
can be green
colors.
before it's ripe. You got to know when to pick it up.
That's a good point. Maybe it's baby leopard.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
yeah, there's like a leopard print.
So that's why you said animal print.
I think
you
so.
were purposely vague because
Yeah.
you can't assign it to cheetah or leopard.
Right.
See?
I mean, this might be a very sick leopard because it's green. Kind of like
Matt George.
Yeah.
He's our
perfect
little
segue.
sick leopard.
He is.
He is.
Yeah.
Poor
So
guy.
he's not in today. Hopefully he'll.
Is this day
do better.
3?
It is. He
How
was
is
just
a
here
sick
Monday.
leopard? Does he have leprosy?
No, he was sick. He wasn't here Monday
A
either.
sick leper. A sick leopard.
Oh.
Because I think he was sick kind of towards the end of golf. So he's been gone. I think
He
4
played on
days.
Monday, but he
But he
missed the
was not-
show.
yeah.
And then he's missed Tuesday, Wednesday, now Thursday.
Let me ask you this. Yeah, the Kings over-under on wins is 21.5.
Yeah.
Yep.
What's the over-under on how many days Matt George is out to where we have to stop joking about it because it's serious? I feel like we're all actually might be there. Like where we actually start worrying.
Well, I think he just got to the doctor though. So
Okay.
I think he'll
All right, HIPAA.
have some antibiotics.
HIPAA violation. I don't know what it is.
The odds
I don't know
are
what
he's
that
not
is.
coming tomorrow, right?
I have
coming
no
back
idea.
on a Friday.
I'm not trying to think that way because I'd rather him be here.
Well, but
But-
would you though? I mean, let's look at the
Yes,
other side.
Dave,
you get to,
I don't
you get
like
to talk
doing
about
solo
whatever
shows.
you
No.
want. Can I
Not-
say I've
I'm
heard?
not- I'm not you.
I've heard. I don't like doing solo shows.
Especially in the
kidding
dead
me?
of summer, it's like the worst time to be by
I
yourself.
got 2 weeks of that coming up.
Bro,
So
he did it for you for
I
2 weeks.
know, I'm not complaining. Well,
Wait, how come I haven't done it for 2 weeks?
Well, because you don't even date.
Dave, and you like to hear yourself talk, so.
Not true.
Mm.
Here,
Beg to
Kayla.
differ.
You don't hang out with.
Do you
me often.
remember stickers that were smelly stickers?
Yes.
Scratch
I
and
freaking
sniff?
love those.
Yeah.
I would have loved for this to have been a smelly sticker.
Why? It's a finger. I'm just saying. It's
Is it a
literally-
middle finger?
It's
That's what I'd like to
someone's
stick on my
making the-
forehead today.
Okay, sorry.
I'm going to do the whole show with the middle finger sticker on my forehead.
What would you know? What I'm going to give you a sticker in honor of you doing the show by yourself.
What is it?
And you should show that anyone who's mean to you.
Hug me?
Just
Nah.
give them that.
I will.
Just show them that.
This is not really. This looks like a mean hug. She looks mean. She looks like me.
It looks like if the sexes of the panda were reversed, he might be doing jail time. That's all I'm saying.
She looks like she's put. He's.
Wait, how do you tell the
honestly,
difference between the sexes on the
Of the pandas?
Yeah.
Pink and blue.
You know,
She actually looks like she's about to launch him into the river.
that's what I'm saying.
I think that's what's happening. here.
Well, it's like Pepe Le Pew, the skunk. That dude was.
Well, he got canceled.
He should have.
Very handsy.
He was an
Got
offender.
canceled.
Not great at all. Celebrity birthdays, by the way. Wait, hold on. Why is
Can you
Brett?
bring in donuts tomorrow?
I won't be here.
I will.
Shoot.
I'll bring in donuts.
Wait.
Oh yeah, Chris.
Y'all
has
are
a really
so
Isn't
great.
isn't the nice way you say may you bring in donuts, please?
I'm a little bit feisty this week.
A little bit. This week.
This week's a little over.
This week.
Overboard.
By the way, why is Brendan in the other room just standing?
Because maybe Brendan's just going to come and do the show.
Okay,
with
I'm
me
just
and
saying he's
surprise me.
more than welcome to come in and hang out.
Brendan did the whole show yesterday.
Yeah,
with
they might
Chris
have to
with me.
change the videos,
Oh,
stream and
my
stuff like
goodness.
that.
It's true.
He's fine right there.
Well, in preparation for solo Kayla.
Chris will bring donuts tomorrow.
I'm running solo. Thanks, Chris.
From Marie's Donuts,
good
best
donuts.
donuts in town.
Ooh, my middle name.
What did you just say? Celebrity birthdays brought to you. by
Where are you
Carmichael
going
Dave.
again?
I'm taking my son to Europe.
Oh, wait, you're gone again?
Well, I'll be back Monday, but not
Oh,
back here.
that's a
I'll be
quick
in.
trip.
I'll be in New York Monday, doing the show all week from New York.
Oh, okay. And you're out.
Nope,
I'm here.
He'll be here
Oh,
next week.
okay.
But then the
good.
following week, I will be in studio. He'll be in Europe.
Goodness gracious. I need to take a vacation.
You do. I think you do.
I don't have any
agree.
money. You
Well,
wanna give me some money?
know what? I've told
Hey,
you.
sometimes the best vacations are just hanging around.
But
the
Chris,
house.
I do that every day. I'm
Go
a
stay
loner.
at go stay at my stupid place in Pollock Pines. I've told you that
By
before.
myself?
Well,
No,
fine.
Dave.
Bring your dog.
No.
Oh, okay.
That's so boring.
I got video games.
Unless
not-
it's
there's-
Nintendo, I'm out.
It's a PlayStation.
Yeah.
There's nice hikes.
Mm-mm.
No, okay.
I work out
There's
every
a
day.
barbecue. Celebrity birthdays.
There used to be a pizza.
Sorry for trying
That's
to be
very nice of you, though. Now, if you offer the New York one, I can make something happen. At some point.
Celebrity birthdays brought to you by
Kid Jason.
No, I think I saw something out there.
A bear?
Oh, let's freaking go. Let's
Crumble Chris.
absolutely go. Crumble Chris. Just when she was talking about wanting sweets.
Just turned her around right
Just
there.
when Kayla was like, oh, I'm by myself. We only have a minute and a half. Well, let's go. Hey, Chris.
He does the surprise stuff, man.
He's so great.
It's crazy.
He just pops up when you want him
right?
to. Absolutely.
All right, quickly, we'll do happy birthday, Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Ooh.
Oh, gosh. Is he? I don't think he's in the 80s, though. 75.
Get to the chopper.
78.
Yeah, 78 is what I was
79.
I think you're right.
We have a correct answer. Christopher Laud,
Oh,
79.
he's almost 80.
We talked about him earlier today. Director Christopher Nolan's birthday today.
Chrissy Noel is...
Famous MacGruber fan.
He is 62.
63.
65.
57.
Chris is close as 56. Let's go with Chris Mullen.
It's Chris Mullen, not Chris Nolan.
No, Chris Mullen
is 66.
68.
64.
Chris?
62.
Tie between Chris and Crumble Chris, 63.
Oh, Chris is out.
Let's go with Terry Crews.
Oh, he's going to be older than I think, even though he looks fantastic. I'll say 60.
61 for me.
54.
57.
Christopher Laud's closest, 58. What else we got left here?
This is kind of a weird one for birthdays today.
Yeah. Lisa Kudrow.
Oh, yeah. Here we go. Friends.
Conan's ex.
63. Is she really?
Oh, I'd say 59. 60.
58.
62.
We have a correct answer. Carmichael Dave, 63.
And that's how we end it.
63?
That's how we end it.
What the heck?
All right. Well, Chris brought cookies.
This is weird.
I got stickers for Chris.
This is a weird week.
It is a weird week.
I heard there's a hot Cheetos one.
What?
Yeah, we got to go, but give us. Oh, there is a hot Cheetos.
Goodness.
With
Who's taking that one?
With a lime.
Yeah, so it's a flaming hot lime on it's a cream cheese frosting. It sounds super weird.
Yeah.
For some reason, the flavors work together.
I feel like this is like one of those peanut butter pizza things that works. Even though it sounds strange. All right, check that out. We'll throw out all the website stuff and everything else. Sorry we didn't have more time with you.
No, we weren't even planning on this. It was just a last minute kind of a thing.
You are
I feel like he's
awesome.
got just a case. He drives around in a van filled with cookies.
Just always have them.
All right, Kayla's next. Bye-bye now.
Like and subscribe to the Sactown Sports 1140 YouTube channel at Sactown Sports 1140 to get the Carmichael Dave Show with Jason Ross, Matt and Kayla, and the Drive Guys with Kevin Gleason and Alan Stiles on demand and at your fingertips. Get your fix of the Sacramento